Alright. Just grab the view URL. Let's get cracking, let's get on with it. How is that happening? Oh, there we go. Right, that background noise is going to get annoying. Hold on a second. Right. Let's be having it. Put the thumbnail correct on this video. Oh, that's perfect. That's the ticket. Oh my days, SQ, hello, welcome to you. You can hear me, I hope. The chat should be there. We are going to be playing the game in just a minute. Give me a second. I am here. I exist. I am Brad. And I'm alive. Toast. Oh my days, it's Toast. How are you doing? I can't believe it. I'm here. It is I. Behold. Why isn't my chat popping up for Twitch? Not that anyone's going to watch this nonsense on Twitch anyway, but oh well. Well, hello. I turned the music off because I was afraid. I fear Disney and their wrath upon me. But you know what? Screw it, man. Why does it never pick the thing? Why does it never grab me game? I swear down. I did. Yeah. Also, the noise is gonna get annoying. Just give me a second. Then. Please capture me screen. That's the ticket. Right, let's play this video game. Hello, how's it going? Welcome, SQ and Toast. Welcome to Toy Story. I might have to skip the cutscenes because it'll be copyright. I'll get absolutely mangled by copyright, which is why I turned the music off as well. I apologise. This is a good, strange, and eventful week, but you're doing well. I'm alright as well, kind of. I'm alive. This is so surreal without music. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to put the music on. Background music. Let's put the music on. I said I wasn't going to have it, but let's get on with it. That's better. Hello. For those who are confused as to what the heck is going on. Hello. My name is Brad.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Okay. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Let me know if the game volume's too loud or too quiet or whatever. First thing I'm going to say is this is Toy Story for PS1. What you're witnessing on your screen right now is my childhood. I loved this game when I was a kid. It's so damn good. It's a really neat, like, third-person platformer. It's got kind of like open world levels. It reminds me of Mario 64 quite a lot. Especially when you get a bit further into the game. It's got these kind of big levels where you can kind of explore around. They did an incredible job of like recreating the environment from the movie, from Toy Story 1 and 2. It was Toy Story 2 even. And it just looks spot on. It's a PS1 game. This game's like 50,000 years old, but it looks great. They did an incredible job with the limited technology that they had. You're getting a gaming laptop for your birthday. Nice. Do you know what the specification of your gaming laptop is? I have a pretty decent PC. I have a reasonably powerful computer. I have an RTX 3070, and I got 32 gig of RAM, and a Ryzen 5. So, oh my, I'm praising this game, so it looks great. Buzz Lightyear does look kind of cursed though. So good, I love it. I enjoy that. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the spec of the laptop is, because I'm very interested in computer hardware. I was thinking of getting a new graphics card, but my graphics card is fine for now. Your work PC is more powerful than your laptop. So is, well, my work PC has a better CPU than my CPU at home. At home, I've got a Ryzen 5 CPU. Grab the rope. Grab it, look. Okay, press jump. I swear down, I jumped on it. I swear on my shoes I did. Oh, there we go. This is like the tutorial level bit, I suppose. You can target your lasers. Press the L1 button. What was I saying? I interrupted myself. What was I saying? What was I talking about? I can't even remember what I was saying. Extra Life. This game is kind of neat. Oh, I remember you have to like, you go in first person, it's got this kind of reflection on the glass. That's so cool. It looks incredible for a PS1 game, it looks incredible.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
It's an RTX 4050. Oh, that's what I was saying. RTX 4050, that's pretty good for a laptop. What I was saying, I remember now. I have a more powerful CPU in work than I do at home. In work, my CPU is a it's a Ryzen Threadripper, which is insanely powerful. And at home, in my PC that I'm playing on now, I have a Ryzen 5 5600X, which is pretty good. But it's not like the best. You can grab onto poles. Can you now? Good grief! When you are holding on, you can push it up and down, move the thing. Yeah. So this is like the part. So recently, you might be wondering why on earth I'm playing this video game. It's because I want to go back to playing kind of jank old games, because that's kind of my thing. But also, my friend came over my house the other day, and we watched Toy Story 1, the first Toy Story movie. Why? I couldn't tell you. Also, can you like pull that lever? Pull the lever, Kronk. Also, yeah, there's like optional objectives and stuff. I wish there was like a map. But anyway, yeah, we watched Toy Story 1, and I was like, do you know what? I said to them, I used to play the Toy Story 2, the video game, the PS1. That game was awesome. And they're like, yeah? It's like, you know what? I'm gonna stream that. They're like, yeah, do it. So here I am. So I got my Disney Plus account back, so we just watched Toy Story, because why not? To be honest, the PC you have at work has a 3060. Same, the PC I have in work has got a 3060 Ti in it, and it's got 64 gig of RAM. So the PC in work is not far off mine for the graphics card and whatnot, but it definitely has much better, oh my giddy aunt, much better CPU. A friend joked and said you're probably one of the few people in the country to have touched an RTX 5090. Not even I've touched a 5090, and I work with tech. It's like my job, and I've used a 5090. I've used a 4090, but not a 5090. Oh. It said it has 512 gigabyte SSD. Nice, that's not bad. You can fit your operating system and chuck some games on it. I am not doing great at this. It's just the race again. I challenge you to a race. Yeah, this is why it reminds me of Super Mario 64. Because it's got like these like optional objectives. And it's like this kind of semi-open world kind of map. And you don't have to do all of the optional objectives. It's completely up to you. I really like that. And if you want 100% it, I suppose you have to do everything. I kind of miss these kind of games, these kind of, you know, like open world, sort of 3D platformers, you know. There was a game called A Hat, like, is it A Hat in Time or something? And Yooka-Laylee, apparently Yooka-Laylee wasn't very good, but I appreciate Yooka-Laylee existing. Because it's this kind of old school third-person platform, and this is like the start. Is this game just like a clone of Mario 64? You've collected a token. Exit level, keep on playing. I assume you have to like complete specific. I can't actually remember it. If you have to complete like a main objective, but those tokens are like the stars in Mario 64. OP work PCs. Oh yeah, my work PC is brutally powerful. Yeah, my work PC has 64 gig of RAM and a 3060 Ti, which is decent, and yeah, Ryzen Threadripper, which is staggeringly stupidly good. How are you supposed to jump across there? That feels horrible. Sorry, I keep conking that up. You got 8 gig of DDR4. Oh, so there's DDR4, DDR5 RAM. DDR5 RAM is a bit faster, but you wouldn't really notice the difference, to be honest. I have it. Well, my PC has 32 gig of RAM, which is insane. Also, I kept trying to like spin around. You don't need to. Just jump forward. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Outsmarted by a game made for literal infants. Do you know what I'm surprised to say? The controls are quite nice on this. The thing I do have a problem with is the camera ain't very good. The battery, Earth. I remember there's a boss battle on this. The camera is not great. Did you see, by the way? I wonder if you guys know. You might have seen it. Somebody made like a remake of this game in Unreal Engine 5. Look it up on YouTube after this stream, right? Somebody made a fan-made remake of this game in Unreal Engine 5, and it's incredible. And they rebuilt the whole game, and it looks so damn good. 8 gig of DDR4, you can probably upgrade. You'd probably have 16 gigabytes of RAM. You're probably better off with the gaming PC. Jump at the horizontal bars, swing around it. Yeah, I'm gonna conk this up, aren't I? Huh. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on! I keep like thinking this game is more recent than it is. Do you know what? I gotta be honest. It's not far off playing like a current, like a Crash Bandicoot or something. In terms of how it being kind of nice, but this game I remember being really unforgiving, which we've kind of got a very brief taste of. This game is not very forgiving if you make a mistake. If you screw up, this game punishes you for it. It makes you like... There's a construction yard level that I remember. Oh, I'm an idiot, look. From I remember from one back in the day. And you have to climb to the top of this big, like, skyscraper thing. And you have to climb to the top, right? And if... sweet Abraham. I'm an idiot, you could just climb up here. And if you fall down, you've got to go all the way back up. It's brutal. Oh my days, it's Luke. Delicious hot schmoes. Welcome, Luke. You played this game back in the day when you were a kid, Luke, didn't you? This game is bloody awesome. You've played Toy Story 3 for the DS. It had a rubbish first-person shooter minigame. Well, this game has a first-person mode, and it does this like kind of fake reflection. That's actually pretty impressive. I said earlier, this game looks incredible for a PS1 game. You don't have to press jump. I'm an idiot. I'm trying way too hard. You don't got to press. All you got to do is move forward. It's because I jumped like a moron. It makes you jump off it. Because I'm so used to other games like Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and whatever. That if you go on those kind of spinny pole things, you have to jump after it. There we go. We've done that objective. There's like multiple like optional objectives. You don't have to do all of them. I remember there's a boss battle. I'm not insane. There is a boss battle. I swear down on my shoes there is. What's this like tip? I've already read that. Oh yeah. Like those tutorial tips. Right. So we've saved Bo Peep's sheep. We won the race against the RC car. You've not missed much yet, by the way, Luke. How's it going? Those who are here, if you could leave a like on the stream, I'd appreciate it. Do you want to know something, Toast? You say about Toy Story 3. So I played Toy Story 3, the video game, for Xbox 360. It is awesome. It genuinely is. And I'm like, what? They made like just... why are the Toy Story games so good? I don't know about the DS one, I haven't played it, but Toy Story 2 and 3, for console at least, are really good. Do you want to know something as well? When I was a kid, right, I had Toy Story 2 for... I got to do like a butt bounce or something. Oh, there we go. Toy Story 2 for... So, let me try in words again. Mr. Potato Head's here. I've done these objectives. Let me try and speak again. Sorry, I completely got tongue-tied. The video game of Toy Story 3 for Xbox 360 and PS3 was awesome. And there's a mode in this, it's called like Toy Box mode or something, and you basically like create your own like town, and you can fully customize it. It's really damn good. And I'm like, and do you know what annoys me about it? The worst thing is, it's really good. They never properly released it on PC. If you can bring me 50 coins, I'll give you a pizza planet token. You need to get those pizza planet tokens. The PC version of Toy Story 3 is not that awesome version that I just talked about. The console version with the creation mode, toy box mode, and the big open levels. What it is, it's It's a port of the Wii version of Toy Story 3. That's the PC version. And I'm like, what? And the Wii version doesn't have any of those awesome cool things about it. I'm like, really? That sucks, doesn't it? Oh, I found your ear, Mr. Potato Man. Here's your ear, look. He looks horrific. I love it. He's very, very cursed looking. I strongly enjoy that. Do feel free to take screen grabs of how horrific the character models look. As excellent as I think this game looks for a PS1 game, the characters do look a little bit cursed. I'm running at native resolution, so it looks like a PS1. I could run this at like 4K or whatever, but there's no point. I think this game would look worse at higher resolution. It looks kind of better to keep it looking like a PS1. Do you know one that I wish you could lock on? You have to like go in first person. The aiming is really weird. Wow, that feels weird. It's cool that you can go in first person mode and you can see his face reflected on the glass. That's really, really cool. I like that. Very, very impressive for its time. I'm going to catch up on chat. Toy Story 3 for console will be better, but never played it yourself. The Wii version is not good, I gotta be honest. And they just, for some baffling reason, they decided to port the Wii version to PC instead of the incredible like PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Why didn't they put that on PC? I do not know what they were thinking.
No time to lose.
No time to lose! I like the fact he just randomly lets out some random one-liners for no real reason. I wish you could like lock on. You sort of can in first person, but... Oh, we're saving like Bo Peep's sheep. Oh, I'm gonna have to like go back again, aren't I? Does the shield respawn? I hope so. Also, what the hell have they spilled on the floor in this basement? What is going on there? Does the shield respawn? Oh, it does, thank goodness. Right, let's... a little bit more chat, I missed it. Sorry fellas. When you were around 4-6, your mom had a brand new Nintendo console with all the retro games and cartridges. Oh, so there's a thing, you saying that, SQ, you remind me. There's a thing called the Retron 5 or something. Luke might know about that. And the Retron 5, it is basically like a big emulator, and it has every game you could think that you could run on it. Very cool. I'm on my PC, and I use emulators a lot. I'm an emulator, huge emulator apologist. And I love playing PS1 and PS2 games and GameCube games and what have you on emulators. I love it a lot. Because I find that a comfort in old games, you know, like I really love like old, like retro games a lot. I also have the Steam Deck, if you know what the Steam Deck is. Fantastic, beautiful console. But now which way do I go? And the Steam Deck has full emulator support, which is great. Over here. Whoa. Yeah, the Steam Deck has full emulator support, so it's right up my alley, if you will. You had Lego Dimensions, but never got a chance to play it before you sold your PS3. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, we got to push these on the other side, is it? I love the music in the levels, that's fine, but the only thing is you can't have the music on... Well, the music on the level selection screen is You've Got a Friend in Me from the motion picture Toy Story, excuse me, and I don't want to get like a copyright strike on my on my channel. Yeah, these coins are kind of the optional thing. These like Pizza Planet tokens are like, if we go exit level. Wait, what? So we actually can play in this. The Pizza Planet tokens are basically like those stars in Mario 64. This game really reminds me of Mario 64. And I really think that the developers, the designers of this game were like, let's just make Mario 64, but with a Toy Story skin. Also, I will try to talk over the audio, the music. I'll try to talk over it. So, I don't get a copyright strike. You know what, even if I do get a copyright strike, I don't care. Whatever, I don't care. Right, can I go to the next level? Andy's Neighborhood. I think you need to... does it tell you how many you need? I think you need Oh, it does tell you, I think, how many tokens you need in order to carry on. But Retron 5 is an Android device that dumps the ROMs to the system. It's not bad. Yeah, that's it. Brad, ever thought of playing Skylanders? I've actually not, I'll be honest with you. I've not really thought about Skylanders, but you know the figurines of it? I don't have those, but I do have figures of Disney Infinity, which got shut down, but I've got like Star Wars, like Disney Infinity figurines. And the CEX is the shop CEX, if you're from the UK, by me. They sell the Skylanders figures. And they also sell the Disney Infinity figures, so I bought the Star Wars ones. I need your help, Space Ranger. 5 of my troops are lost. Look for them. So basically, I wish you could like look at the objectives though. That's such a weird oversight that it doesn't have that. Can you really not? So let me just like explain. Well, first of all, you've got a friend within me. This game, I'll just kind of clarify. Each level is like semi-open world, and you need to collect I nearly said Pizza Hut then. Pizza Planet tokens, and these Pizza Planet tokens are used to unlock the next level. Now this game has like multiple optional objectives. Like it's got like side missions or like the main mission or whatever, and if you complete those you get a token. You collect so many and you can go on to the next level. If you want 100% it, you collect all the coins, you give them to Ham, is that his name? Ham, the piggy bank. You can give him coins, but the main thing you need is the Pizza Hut tokens. Unlock the next level. This game doesn't tell you what the objectives are, whereas Super Mario 64 does. It has like a thing at the start where it tells you what each thing is, and you don't have to get all of them, but you can optionally do all of them if you want to. I wish that this game at the least had it. I think at the end of the level, it does tell you, kind of. But it would have been nice to have that, and maybe a map. Maybe asking for maps too much, because to be fair, not even Mario 64 had a map. But this game seriously needs, if I was going to improve this game, a map and a list of what the objectives actually are. And also the camera is awful. It is a PS1 game, so I take that into consideration, but the controls are pretty good, apart from the camera. Like, movement and jumping feels really good. Like, this feels like as smooth as any third-person platformer. But the... get the battery. The camera leaves a lot to be desired. Well, what I was saying about earlier, you should... I should replay Pepsi Man. I should, shouldn't I? I should replay Pepsi Man. That very cursed, deeply upsetting game. So this is one of the objectives. You have to race against the RC car. You remember Disney Infinity? You still own it on Steam. I don't know what you can do with it. I think it got... Yeah, the servers got shut down for Disney Infinity, I think. I don't even know if you can play it anymore. I don't know. 3 laps around here. I'm just going to check the course. So this reminds me again of... I swear down the developers of this game played Mario 64. I keep mentioning that, and I'll stop going on about it. But do you remember you can race against the... There's several races in Mario 64, isn't there? Where you have to, like, race against the character. You have to race the guy to the top of the mountain, do you remember? In the first level. It really does remind me of that. Oh, you can unlock those, like, boots, can't you? Like, the fast boots. Fast boots! And I think you need to win this race, if I remember correctly. I think the battery is your health bar, by the way, which I didn't even really think about. Yeah, those, like, skate boots, they're like, boosters, and I don't think you can beat him without them. Or you can like cut the corner. You can absolutely cheat there. You can like cut corners. Ha! That's awful. I don't know if that counts. Because you have to go down here, don't you? Ah, okay. Does it work if you like skip the corner? I don't know if it does. It probably doesn't actually. Probably can't skip. Cheat. No, it doesn't count. that's on me for trying to be a wee scamp and cheating the level. How dare I? How dare that? I think I'm gonna lose. I think you literally need to unlock those like blaster boots anyway. I'm genuinely like shocked at how good this game is. Yeah, I lost the race. I am genuinely shocked at how good this is. Wouldn't he die from this? He's water. He's an electric toy man, isn't he? Your dad let you use his Xbox One. Oh, do you mean the Xbox One time? And you played Worms World Warfare. Deeply traumatized me. Worms Open Warfare, I think it's called. Awesome game, that. Is it jump and circle? Oh, that's like a ground pound. This game is like, there's no way they didn't play Mario 64 because this game came out after Mario 64, definitely. The developers of this must have played it because it's so much like it. Do you see what I mean? Those who know about Mario 64, you know what I mean, don't you? This kind of open world kind of game where you're collecting like tokens or like, well, this was the stars in Mario. In this game, they are. He's got a Buzz Lightyear t-shirt. Very cursed. I like it. Also, I fell down like an absolute moron. Sorry about that, folks. This game is very unforgiving. Also, like Mario 64, if you make a mistake, this game punishes you for it. This game's like, what's that, buddy? You screwed up. Time to die. If you like fall down and if you make one little mistake, you gotta do it all over again. This game shows no mercy. Oh, you gotta like jump across to the different clotheslines. That's gonna be annoying. Also, can you even kill these toys? I think you need the stronger laser to kill those toys, do you? What is this music, by the way? Why is this like jazz music? It doesn't fit this level at all. The music in the first level is good. Yes, they added the button for blue coins. Only if they added the button for blue coins. I know, right? Yeah. If only. This game kind of feels like a Mario 64 clone, but I like it. And at the time I played this, when I was a very, very long time ago, last time I played this, an extremely long time ago because I'm old, I remember loving this, but I didn't know about Mario 64. I didn't know Mario 64 existed at the time, so I wouldn't have been able to have made that comparison. Oh, we got him? You gotta collect 5 of them. There's 5 soldiers. Well, that's one of them. That's a start. Again, I wish it told you the objectives before you start the level, because that's what Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine do. They kind of tell you beforehand what the objectives are. It does give you hints in the level, to be fair. The soldier will surrender if you quickly stomp on the molehills that he's near. Okay. Okay. I won't get copyright struck for the music on the level, surely. Oh, he's there. There he is. There. Because I'm running this on native resolution, I can only just about see where he is. I think it's more authentic to play it like this, though. Oh, my giddy aunt. Geeky Gaming Family TV. Hello, welcome to you. Welcome to Toy Story 2 for the PlayStation 1. I love this game dearly. I think it's fantastic. It's really, really good. It holds up surprisingly well. And what I was saying just now is it plays a lot like Mario 64 because it's got these kind of big, open world kind of levels. And you kind of have to go around to complete these various different objectives in like the open world, and you unlock the next level. It's really great. Oh, there we go. I need to like stomp on these kind of molehills to make the soldier surrender. I'm collecting. I need to save the 5 toy soldiers. We've only got 1 so far, so we've got quite a bit more to do. Where is he? Do you know someone I noticed in Toy Story? They give Buzz Lightyear a hard time for thinking he's a real toy, a real toy, for thinking he's like a real space ranger. But what about the soldiers? They think they're real soldiers. No one tells them off. You swear every time you come back to watch the stream, it's always a month before your birthday. Every time, yeah. Well, happy birthday for a month's time if I don't see you before then, or on your birthday or whatnot. There, I did it. Look, I stomped it. It says to stomp near it. I remember this part always annoying me as a kid as well. There we go. I bet there's people who can speedrun this game and they're really good at it. Because I've seen people speedrun like Mario 64 and they're blooming excellent at it. There you go. Like I said, later in the game, in this video game, there is a construction site level, and it's so hard, and you have to climb to the top of this like big construction site, right? And if you fall down, this game shows no mercy upon you. Come on, I stomped it, I did it, look. This game has like really small draw distance. What's driving that lawnmower? Phantom lawnmower? I think it deals damage to you. Is that it now? What? I did it. I stomped on the things. I did. Where is he then? Oh, no, that's just the guy that we talked to. Is that not it now then? I did it. Level redesign. The speedrunners of his game are pretty good. I think the world record holder is Sarton right now. Can I ask? Level redesign. Is it yourself that did the remake of this game? I was talking about the remake of this. Was it you that did this? If I'm not mistaken, I could be crazy, but I was talking about the Toy Story 2 remake and how insanely good it looks. And I know it can't be released because Disney don't want their fans to have fun and have nice things. But yeah, I swear down though, I've just done this. I really thought I'd jumped on all of the potholes for it. It is you! That's insane! That's insane. This is the guy who made the remake of this. That's you. That's unbelievable. I'm actually a bit lost for words. I watched your video earlier, but you released a video like a month ago, I think, for this. You did an incredible job. I wish that you were allowed to release it, because this game is so good. So I wonder if you think this level redesign. Do you think that this game is like Mario 64? Because it really, really reminds me of Mario 64 a lot, because it's got this kind of like open world kind of levels. And also, I'm really sorry, I'm trying to like, I thought I had... Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry everybody, I'm an idiot. I've already collected him. I've got two of the soldiers, I just didn't notice. I'm just a moron, I apologise. I haven't played this game for like 20 years. Level redesign. I am a bit lost for words. The person who made the remake of this game is in chat. That's insane. Props to you for making this game again, because that's incredible, and it looks so good. I wish it could be public, but of course it can't. You'd be the expert on this game. If I get stuck, you can help me. Otherwise, Bud will go to Latino Spanish mode. Oh yes. I think the game is better than Mario 64, but that's a huge delta. Do you know what? I think this game is really, really polished. And what I was saying about earlier, this game looks incredible for a PS1 game. Also, I do apologize if I'm running around like an idiot, because I have not played this game for like 20 years. The reason I'm playing this is because a friend of mine came over the other week, and we watched... There's the guy, pick him up. We watched Toy Story 1. And Toy Story 1 is great. I think Toy Story 2 is a better movie, but Toy Story 1 is a good movie. Although it looks kind of horrible. Now, I know animation can change and be better and worse. And I was like, you know what? That's got me in the mood. I want to play Toy Story 2. This game, I played the heck out of it as a kid. Oh, you can give him like £50. I also, as a kid, I played Toy Story 2 for Game Boy Color. That game is very, very hard. That's one of the most brutally punishing 2D platformers I've ever played. What's interesting, correct me if I'm wrong, I think level redesign, so you made this game in Unreal 5, is that right? Because I don't have a lot of experience with Unreal 5, but Unreal 4 I do have a lot of experience with. I used to use Unreal Engine 4 when I was in uni. I used to make a bunch of just random nonsense in it, but we also had like projects in uni. I love Unreal Engine 4. I think it's very user-friendly. I use blueprints for like code, if you want to even call it that, like node-based blueprints, not like written code or whatever. But that's how I did stuff for Unreal Engine. Unreal 5 I have not really done a lot with, so I don't know a lot, but I know it's just basically like a much bigger and better version of... Oh, damn it! Much bigger and better version of Unreal 4, from what I understand. And also SQ said someone beat the game in 32 minutes, probably. I imagine that some people are incredibly good at this game. Probably you, Level Redesign, you're probably much more familiar with this than I am, because I haven't played it for centuries. The Game Boy Color version of this game is insanely hard. I actually did a video on it like years ago. It's still like, if it's set to private, I'll make it public. But can't fly, Buzz doesn't die or breaks arm. Yeah, do you know the part in Toy Story 1 where he when he tries to fly out the window and he get a coin, tries to fly out the window and he falls and like breaks his arm. That used to scare me as a kid, like genuinely, because I don't know why. Like, Toy Story 1 is actually a really creepy, almost body horror film in a lot of places. With Sid's toys as well. There you go. Yes, I remade this in Unreal Engine 5, which honestly isn't that much different from UE4 as far as how the engine works. UE3 to 4 was substantial. Yeah, UE3 is basically... Oh, come on, really? This you see what I mean? This is what I mean by this game is very unforgiving. If you make a little mistake, you're going all the way back down. I'm really sorry, everybody, but thanks for sticking with me, all of you. Unreal 3 is basically a map editor for Unreal Tournament 3. I had to work very hard to make Unreal 3 not feel like Unreal Tournament 3. Just to make it 2D was a nightmare. I wanted to make like a 2.5D game. Yeah, we also used Unreal 3 in either first or second year of uni. And Unreal 3 is a lot less user-friendly. Well, how do you like make that jump then? This game is fantastic, I like it a lot, but I really can't tell the jump distances. You're decent at the game at this point. You're not that good. You've played it for about 6 times the last year and a half, mostly for research. Of course, yeah, for reference and that. I'm going to just be honest with you, I'm awful at this. I think I was better at this as a kid, ironically. I managed to finish this game as a kid, and I also finished the Game Boy Color version, which is a lot harder than this. So if that goes for anything. Yeah, the... Jump. Yeah, I can't really tell the distance. Why does he just fire off random one-liners for no reason? Also, you guys, thank you for sticking around. You guys are remarkably patient for watching me fail horrifically at this game. Thank you for giving me a go. And obviously we've got the regulars around. We've got Luke and we've got CQ, and we had Toast and everyone, and we've also got the developer of the remake of this game in chat, which is very, very cool to me. So thank you for checking it out, man. I appreciate that. It's very cool of you. Bug's Life was good too. Oh, Bug's Life for PS1, that game was awesome. Defeat the Zerg kite to get a token. Okay. We've got a boss battle. I'm gonna get absolutely minced. I wish you could like lock on. You got to go in first person. Oh, the first person mode is very cool. I remember you saying Level Redesign. I remember you saying that you didn't have the first person mode, but that makes sense from like a design from like a game design standpoint. You're better off just having that really nice third person shooter camera that you had, but in your remake, because it kind of services your design goals for that better, I think, than having a first person camera. Because the thing is, though, if the first person camera would come at the detriment of the game, then it's not worth implementing it, you know. Keep on playing. I need to find the last soldier. Yeah, so I remember you saying about the really cool effect of this kind of like fake. They faked the face reflection on the helmet. I think it looks really, really impressive. This game looks insane for a PS1 game. I don't know how did they do this like 50,000 years ago. Very impressive. Also, we need to find the last soldier. Is he not up in this tree? No time to lose, indeed. After the first plank of the tree, there is a rope you can grab that acts like a checkpoint for where you go. Oh, okay. Do you know what? It kind of does have a sort of checkpoint system in the first level as well, where if you knock that shovel down in the garage, you can climb back up the shovel, can't you? Instead of having to go all the way back round. Oh. Oh. I'm going to count that as a checkpoint as well, just falling and not failing. Also, Toy Story 2 has a Nintendo Easter egg in the movie where Rex plays a Buzz Lightyear game with Super Nintendo. Yeah, it's got a SNES controller, that's true. PAL in Japanese. Yeah, that's very cool. Love the skybox. Do you know what I was so surprised at level redesign? The first level, Andy's house, it looks insanely good in this. They did a remarkable job of remaking like Andy's house from the movie in the first level. It looks amazing. I don't think it is to scale, but it feels to scale in this game. And your version of it obviously looks even better because it's Unreal Engine. It's got beautiful modern assets with high resolution materials and stuff. So obviously yours looks better, but in this it looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure, by the way, you can't win the race against the car. I don't think you can unless you unlock the boots. Oh my days, how's it going, dude? How you doing, man? Welcome in. The Unikitty, so you've been so late your family decided to give you some dumb work. Not a problem at all, dude. You never have to apologise for being late to the stream. Thanks for hopping in, man. Welcome back. I knew you'd be here, of course. Welcome to Toy Story 2. I'm not good at this. I am not good at this at all. You see those like boots, those like jet boots or rocket boots? I think you need them. Also, level redesign. Do you know where the final soldier is? It's quite funny. I'm having the same problems with this now as I did when I was a kid. I'm getting stuck on the same bits now as I did as a kid. Like, where's the last soldier? At least we've got one Pizza Planet token. In fact, let's talk to Rex, because he gives you like a tip. Sarge has lost his troops. He is on the steps. Oh no, I already knew that. I mean, you can look out for the flares. Oh wait, we can give 50 coins to Ham. The Ham, the pig. He's in the tree, isn't he? Of course, you're missing out on PS1 game. Yes. Well, do you know what? Well, just because you've just hopped in, I told other people, but I'll tell you just now. The reason I'm playing this is because my friend came over the other day and we watched Toy Story 1, and I was like, I don't know why, but I had this like flash in the pan thing of like, oh, Toy Story 2 for PS1, that game is awesome, remember that? It's like, oh yeah, you should like stream that on your channel. I was like, you know what? I am going to do that, and here we are. He's either in the messy yard or in the posh yard. Yeah, because it's only just one more now. What I am going to do, we'll have a look for him. What I am going to do is give 50 coins to Ham, because he gives you a token. And I apologise everyone for repeating myself, but I'll say it just one last time, because now Unikitty is in chat. This game, Unikitty, is basically Mario 64. It's basically just Mario 64, but with Buzz Lightyear. And probably better controls than Mario 64. Mario 64, though, has a huge focus on jumping. You're probably thinking, of course it does, it's a platformer, but Mario 64 really focuses on jumping. You need to be good at wall jumps, double jumps, that kind of kick jump at the top. This game is a lot more forgiving, I would say. I say that, more forgiving. I say that, yeah, if you make one mistake, you're falling all the way back down to the bottom. But it does have like those sort of checkpoints, like level redesign was saying, and it is kind of more, the controls feel a bit tighter and a bit more solid. The jumping is a bit mental in Mario 64. I think Mario 64 is harder than this. But this game can be a pain with like falling down through the level and stuff like that. What he said, he's either in the posh yard or the messy yard. Yeah. He does fire. He will fire off flares to let you know. So we've got 2 tokens from this. That's a really good start from it. I just don't know where. So we got the guy in the basket there. I wondered if he was in the tree, because this game has a really low draw distance, because it's a PlayStation 1. It sometimes doesn't render things until you're really close. Like as you just saw there, that robot popped in. That Zerg robot. I'm definitely not going for 100% by the way. I'm playing this purely for fun, purely to check it out again after a very, very long time, like 20 years. Oh, wait. This is the posh yard of which you speak, level redesign. Here we go. Pretty sure Ali Ernie plays Sarge. I think he does, doesn't he? Yeah, I love Sarge. In both Toy Story 1 and 2. Oh, you've only played Celeste 64? Celeste 64? Is that like a mod for Mario 64 or something? Their positions are on the swing, on a tree branch, puzzle you already did, the messy yard or the clothesline or the posh yard or on the last small tree. I think this is the posh yard, yes, I believe we've got it now. You have to unlock the skate boot things, don't you? Oh, cool.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Why does he just fire off random one-liners? That's so random. And also, yeah, like I say, level redesign, because you had to literally make this game again. You would know where everything is, you know, all these objectives. So yeah, so he's here somewhere. I assume, do we have to go in the water? Bit afraid, I don't want to touch the water, because it will hurt me. Oh. Oh, I almost got it, almost. Oh yeah! Oh, I was so close. Can you just like jump on the head of it? Or does it like, you like clip through it?
No time to lose.
Oh, you can double jump. I'm an idiot. Double jump, look. There we go. We got it. Keep on playing. We've got to get the last soldier. We've got to find him. SQ says, Brad, why didn't you play Cuphead anymore? You know, that's a very valid question, SQ. So for those who don't know, most of you will know, I used to play Cuphead a lot. I absolutely adore Cuphead. It's a beautiful, wonderful game. It's been a long time since I played Cuphead. I stopped playing it because I got burnt out on it, if I'm honest with you. I know a lot of people really like my Cuphead videos I've made. They've got really good views considering I'm such a small channel. My Cuphead videos have got really, really good views. I made a tutorial on how to mod Cuphead and it had like 300,000 views or something, which is really, really cool. And I appreciate people love the Cuphead stuff. I got burnt out on it. I played it way too much. I started to get fatigued from it. I wanted to do what I'm really, passionate about, which is I absolutely love old school games. I play emulators a lot. I play PS2 games, PS1 games a lot. I love that kind of stuff. Not that I didn't love Cuphead. I loved making Cuphead videos. Cuphead is one of my favorite games ever. But I really love playing various different games like this. There was also, speaking of like movie tie-in games, we were playing a lot of them at one point. I was playing Cars, the video game for PS2, which is really, really good. Have you played that level redesign? Have you played it? Because yeah, Cars is actually really good. Ah, curses. At least there's a checkpoint of sorts, like this little plank. Speedrun Dark Souls, no damage. Do you know what's interesting? If you're going to talk about Dark Souls, Dark Souls 1 can be easy. If you get the Black Knight Halberd, it can be easy. Because the Black Knight Halberd is ridiculously overpowered. Oh, how did I miss that? It feels like I missed the jump when I swear down I jumped to it. I really did. You played the 360 version of Cars about 6 months ago. Oh, nice. I've only played the PS2 version of Cars. It's a really, really good game. I'm so impressed by, these like old like Pixar video games. I'm so impressed at how close to the... Why am I not making that jump? That's weird. I'm so impressed by how close to the actual movies they make those games look. They did a really, really good job with this as well. And I mentioned earlier about Toy Story 3, the game. I had it for the Xbox 360. It is so fantastic. I love it. Also, am I insane or what? There, look. How did I really did make it. I did. There he is. We got him. Right, we can finally finish this level. Oh, we have to return to Sarge though, don't we? And then he gives you the token, right? Let's go back to Sarge. We found the 5 soldiers. I'm very glad this game does not have full damage. Well, neither does Mario 64, to be fair. It doesn't have full damage either. I missed a message there, sorry. Celeste 64 was the game from Celeste developers that came out last year for the anniversary. Oh, right, I've not seen it. Interesting, okay. The camera is the most difficult thing about the original, as it takes like half the game to get used to the weird depth perception. I mentioned about this earlier as well. I think the controls are mostly good in this game, except for the camera. The camera is kind of bad, but everything else is good. There we go. And he gives us another pizza token, so we've done pretty well in this level. Also, I think this level is smaller than the main, the first level. How does he fly? So he actually can fly in the lore of this game, apparently. See, it tells you the objectives at the end, or it gives you like a visual representation of them at least. We did everything except for the race. I don't think it's possible to win the race until you unlock those like boost shoes. Correct me if I'm wrong, level redesign, but I think you unlock those like boost shoes late in a later level, then you can come back to this level, right? If I'm not mistaken. Look at the thumbnail on the for Buzz Lightyear. That's very cursed. There you go. Game saved. Replay Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day? What a game. I streamed that ages ago as well. I played through the entire thing. Conker's Bad Fur Day is very, 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 very hard. It's one of the most brutally punishing third-person platformers I've ever played. I actually think it's even harder than Mario 64. Is this like a bonus level? A boss level, rather. Crikey. It is a boss. I don't even remember. I don't remember this. I genuinely don't. I remember like the first and the second level. I remember the construction yard. The construction yard was a nightmare on this game. Absolute nightmare. Because if you fall down, you got to climb all the way back up. This game and its music reminds you of that one Monsters Inc. game. I guarantee, I bet you're talking about Monsters Inc. Scare Island for PS1. I guarantee you're on about that. Because that game is awesome as well. He just jumps at the end of the level, but with camera it looks like he flies. Oh, okay. I see, okay. Do you know one thing I really love with your remake, by the way, as well, level redesign? I love the animation. Because it's so, like, bouncy and so, like, full of life. Because, like, when you're making, like, this, it has a lot of character to it and it looks good, you know. You can remain faithful to it, but also obviously make it look a lot nicer. Some of you might know, some of you might not know, one of my favourite games of all time ever, in human history, is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I adore Oblivion deeply, with all my heart, even though it's staggeringly broken, but I adore Oblivion beyond words. And what the Oblivion remaster does, the recently released Oblivion remaster, it's not a remake, it's a remaster, very important distinction, is it, the aiming is really weird in this game, by the way. It's like too fast. The Oblivion remaster is faithful to the original while also improving on things that are there. Like, reflection in the face is cursed. I do love it though. Boss defeated. Yeah. Is there a save screen after it? So, the Oblivion remaster, it still looks like Oblivion, but obviously it looks way, 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 way better. Because again, it's Unreal Engine, it has new assets, it's got 4K textures, it runs at 120 FPS. My word, sorry, excuse me. 120 FPS. It obviously looks way better. But the animation, they've completely redone all of the movement animations and the combat animations in the game. Oh, the construction yard, this is one of the most frustrating levels. You're going to have to bear with me on this, because I remember being stuck on this as a kid. But the reason I bring that up, level redesign, is because, like with your remake of this game, obviously you've got much nicer animation, whilst also being respectful to the original game. You know, you've got this kind of the way he runs about and the way he jumps, and he does a double jump, and he said ears, and then the wings come out from the double jump and all that. You're very faithful to that, very respectful to the source, and I kind of find that with the Oblivion remaster it's extremely respectful to the source material, whilst also improving it significantly with much better animation, much better UI and everything, but it still feels like the original. It's almost like the definitive version of the original. That's how I would think of it, and that's exactly what you did, and it's exactly what the Oblivion remaster does. This level drove me insane as a kid. I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again just now. You look outside the window. I love all like the Zerg robots, by the way, Zerg's minions. That, you see that out the window, that you gotta climb up that skyscraper, the scraper, whatever. Used to drive me insane as a kid, because I always used to fall down. And if you fall down, you gotta go all the way back up. Also, I missed out on a little bit of chat, I do apologise. First of all, Lovery says, the rocket boots are unlocked in Alice Toy. But of course, I remember, yeah, that's correct. I forgot, and now I remember. You've rekindled my brain. And SQ says, the Great Mighty Pooh, oh, from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day is great, but it's very hard. Did you know there's a remake of Conker's Bad Fur Day as well? It's called Conker Live and Reloaded. And, oh damn, that like battery acid is mincing me. It's called, yeah, Conker Live and Reloaded. It was released for the original Xbox of all consoles. Which is weird, because the original Conker's on Nintendo 64. And Live and Reloaded, which is a full remake of Conker's Bad Fur Day, was released for the OG Xbox. Great game. Very hard though. Also, this bit is not fun, is it? So you can't really see what I'm doing because of the camera, and this game is awful. Maybe you just like jump on the one thing and then wait for the other drawer to come out. Come on, drawer, please. Oh, there you go. Oh, you have to. I assume you got to save like all 5 of these guys, have you? Oh, I remember you have to create the paint, don't you? I remember this. I remember. If you can mix the paint. Right, everyone stop. I don't know if this spelling error is in the original, but there is an error on the text here. It says if you can mix the paint, it's just supposed to say the paint, to match the colors on the wall, you will get a Pizza Planet token. Oh, nice. That's good. Let's make purple first then. So you got to push it under these and press the button. So purple would be like blue and like red, wouldn't it? Right, the camera is so bad on this game. The reminder of the paint. You remember crying over the robot doctor guy from Cuphead, then getting an A on it? Honestly, I think I said about before, you know the robot, the mad doctor in Cuphead, I actually don't think he's that hard personally. Once you get the hang of it anyway. When you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. There's purple. Recently was reminded of Lilo and Stitch, the PS1 game. I've never played Lilo and Stitch, the PS1 game. There we go. We've done the one. Right, next color, orange. Let's make orange, which would be red and yellow, right? There's a game of Lilo and Stitch. I did not know that. What is there? Cool. And despite being terrible at it, you realise again it's basically a Crash Bandicoot ripoff. If I'm honest, I sort of said this earlier. This game is kind of a ripoff of Mario 64, but at least it has a lot of its own ideas. It does its own thing. I think it's a really, really good game. I love this game. I think it's awesome. Oh, there we go. We've done it. Now we have to make green. What's green then? Would that be red and... Red and yellow is green, isn't it? It's like RGB 101. There's no blue and green, is there? Red and yellow. Or maybe it's all 3 of them. Sorry, it's all 3 of them, isn't it? All 3 of them makes green, doesn't it? Oh. Maybe it's, sorry, it's blue and yellow actually, isn't it? Can you like restart? How do you reset it? How do you reset it? It would be blue and yellow actually, wouldn't it? How do you like tip it out and start again? It's because Xbox bought Rare, and that was one of the IPs they secured, so they made a remake of the game real quick. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, there you go, it's reset. Yeah, okay. That's true, because like, and then Rare, you know, we had like Perfect Dark Zero for the 360. Well, gosh, we're going back now. Perfect Dark Zero for the 360. Green is, I feel dumb. Is it not blue and yellow? For green, sorry. Blue and yellow is green. I swear down it is. Yeah, it is, look. Right, there, look. Yeah, Perfect Dark Zero is kind of bad, but I liked it anyway. I never properly played the original Perfect Dark. The Perfect Dark Zero I liked. Right, let's go. Back out the window, is it? Sea of Thieves. I never played it, but I've seen a lot of Sea of Thieves. Really cool stuff. This is coming from the guy who thinks the dragon guy is hard. I think the dragon, it's weird. The dragon in Cuphead it's mostly that final phase. It's just a nightmare. It does my head in. Right, can you like leave out this window? No, you can't. The dragon is just annoying. He's easy if you use the lobber weapon. Like, can you just like leave? Like, okay, that's me gone. Damn. Oh, did I miss anything else? Oh yeah. Level design. When I was a dumb kid, I had no idea how to do this because I knew nothing about colors. Apparently, I didn't there with making the green. This level as a kid, mostly because you got to climb that. Infuriating as a kid, but let's see how we get on. Most of the time, blue and red gives brown. Yeah, it would really, actually. I think you're right there, yeah. It's like basic RGB colours, isn't it, that this goes by. But we've done it now, that's lovely. I love playing, like, games like this on stream, by the way. I love it. It's so, like... And it's good to, like, just chat to people about it. People who are familiar with it. People who literally made it as well, which is also insane to me. But it's also really cool to, like, go over stuff. Because... It's more fun to stream it than to just play it off stream. In my spare time, it's more fun to have a chat with people about it and actively, you know, do it live. We'll do it live, like Bill O'Reilly. Can I like stand over here? Yeah, this bit drove me insane as a kid. This is probably the hardest level in my opinion when I was a kid. Al's Toy Barn can be quite hard as well though. Parts of it. I think you have to like go across. Yeah. Like I say, I am running this at native res. Just throw myself down. I am running this at native resolution, because it's PS1. You can, if you want to. I know Luke here. He uses emulators a lot as well. You could like upscale this to like 4K if you wanted to, but it would ironically it would look worse without the jaggedness to it. Oh, this is the guy. I gotta find his little guys. Hi Buzz. If you find my 5 missing little tykes, I've got 2 of them. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you gotta find the 5 of them. Police siren outside my window. It wasn't me, officer. Dragon boss with flipped screen is pretty hard. Oh. The plane in the Cuphead DLC was a nightmare. I already read that. The construction bit does have an elevator that can go to different floors as you flip the switches. Do you know what? I probably didn't even know that as a kid. I probably never realised that. And that's probably why I got so frustrated, because I always like climbed back up to the top. Like, because I probably didn't know that. I'm glad I know that now. Thank you, Level Redesign. This game was re-released on PS4, PS5, wasn't it? It was. The PS4, PS5 version is decent, and they also added trophies. That's really, really cool. That this game has like achievements, trophies, whatever. I have a PS5. I don't know if I even said. Sorry, just random tangent. Luke had to lurk for a bit. Still here. Well, Luke, I was gonna say. I don't know if I made like this clear or whatever. I have a PS5. I just never use it. I mostly use my PS5 to watch 4K films. To be honest with you, I even bought have you seen the PS5 media remote? I bought the PS5 media remote and I've turned it into a glorified media center. Because I bought the Batman, the Robert Pattinson one. I bought the Batman on 4K, and it's a really great looking movie, so it looks even better in 4K. Also, what the heck am I doing? I'm rambling, so sorry. I think it's cool level redesign that they added like trophies to this game. So you can play this game with trophies. That's cool.
No time to lose.
Another one of my favorite games ever of all time. Also, I feel dumb. What am I doing? Have I got to jump on this? Well, another one of my favorite games of all time is Time Splitters, and they re-released all of the Time Splitters games on PS4, PS5. And it has trophies support, which is really cool. And a game like Time Splitters, of all games, lends itself well to it. I'm going to tell you a fun fact about myself. Some of you might have known this. At one point, this is honestly true, I was heavily involved with the Timesplitters community. I'm actually a moderator of the Timesplitters Discord. I was at one point involved in Timesplitters Rewind, which is the fan-made project, fan-made like remake of Timesplitters. But I didn't really like get into it or whatever. I was supposed to be doing like QA for it because I have a lot of like QA experience. Can I just jump there? As like a QA tester. I have a lot of experience with that. I have a lot of experience with Unreal Engine as well, which is what they were using, Unreal 4. I was going to be working on that project, but I ended up not working on that project. But I did interview the one guy who doesn't work on Timesplitters Rewind anymore, called Josh. And I had the video of that on my channel of where I interviewed him, and it's on my channel. And I spoke to him about it, saying what the design goals were for it and everything. And I was quite heavily involved with it because I do love Timesplitters. Am I like doing this right, by the way? I can't tell. Oh, that's the glonkiest, weirdest jump ever. But yeah, the reason I bring that up is because that's also a remake of an old game as well. And it also has, they re-released it on the PlayStation Store with achievements. That's the main reason I brought it up, really. But yeah, I was nearly working on Timesplitters Rewind, which is insane to me. Onimusha 1 and 2 have trophies and achievements too. You need to play them, or use an emulator. It would be cool, because the thing is though, because of the fact you have achievements, I really like that. So I kind of want to do that. Like, I might just like buy this on PS5, just so I can get like achievements. Now this bit, I mentioned it earlier, but just to say again, guys. This part, climbing up here, one of the hardest things in the world as a kid to me. Also, I should probably pull that lever, shouldn't I? Don't go up, go down. Go down. Does it go back down? Oh, it does, thank goodness. Who's controlling this equipment? Because there's no human being. Human beings don't exist in like the universe of this game. There we go. Right. I'm gonna really concentrate, so bear with me. Also, I had like weird slowdown there. I've got like a Can I ask, by the way, if I'm correct in saying, by the way, level redesign? I think I looked at your PC spec. Have you got a 3060 Ti? Were you saying? So we were talking about PC components earlier. So in my PC that I'm on now, I'm at home. This is my PC at home. I have a 3070, but my work PC in work has got 3060 Ti in it, and it's got a Ryzen Threadripper, which is overkill for a CPU, and it's got 64 gig of RAM. My PC at home, yeah, I've got 32 gig of RAM, RTX 3070, and a Ryzen 5 5600X. Pretty respectable build. If I try to play current games, I try playing Doom: The Dark Ages, and it's playable, but I need to run on low on medium settings to get it to like run, because Doom: The Dark Ages has, and I hate that it does this, it's got forced ray tracing. You cannot turn ray tracing off, which makes my GPU run really, really hot.
No time to lose.
For reference, how is my GPU running this PS1 emulator? 43 degrees, that's literally nothing. When I'm playing Doom: The Dark Ages, my GPU is at 74 degrees, and it went as high as like 79 degrees, which is crazy. Very, very demanding game. Toy Story 2 for PS1, not so demanding, which is nice. I'm doing alright so far, considering I was really worried about this level. Does this platform move? Do I have to go up there, or? Oh, here we go.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. Why does he just say off complete random one-liners? That's so weird. Oh! I got that by the skin of my teeth then, do you see that? I'm gonna have a heart attack. I am going to have a mental breakdown because this level my palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti holding this controller. I'm using a wired Xbox controller, by the way. It's an Xbox One controller. It's really good. I also do have a PS5 controller, which is very, very, very good. But at the moment, I'm using the Xbox controller at the moment. And the Onimusha games I've heard are very, very good, Luke. I haven't really played them though. It's cool that they've got achievement support. I really like that. Like I say, the Time Splitters re-releases on PS4 and PS5 also have like achievement support, which is very cool. They added it afterward though. They added the achievements like later, so they weren't there on launch, and everybody complained. They probably had the achievements or trophies, sorry, ready to go, but they just weren't ready yet, I guess. Also, I made it to the top on my first try. I need you to understand, when I was a kid... Oh, is that the boss battle over there? When I was a kid, I struggled a lot with this, climbing this skyscraper. It drove me insane as a kid. You have the 3060 12 gig version. Can't remember if it's TI. Oh, I think the TI has got 8 gig of VRAM, I think. So you've probably got the base 3060. I've got a 3070. To be honest, there's not a lot of difference between the 3060 and the 3070. There's not a massive, colossal difference. You think ray tracing is way overhyped in its kill progression? Thank you so much, because I literally had an argument with my friend about this yesterday when I was in work. He was like, "Oh no, he's very pro ray tracing. He's all about ray tracing and path tracing." I'm like, "No, let's do this boss battle, is it? Ha 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 ha, defeat the Jackhammer boss to get a Pizza Planet token. I hope you have the disc launcher." I don't have the disc launcher. Does that mean I'm screwed? Oh, I do not have the disc launcher. Do we need it? Do we have to have it? Was that what this was over there? Anyways, as I say, the debate I had with my friend. Let's get to that. I do not think ray tracing is good. That's the disc launcher, is it? Which I don't have. I think that the ray tracing is killing gaming, because what ray tracing is doing is it's prioritizing insane visual fidelity over performance. It's prioritizing insanely good visual fidelity over performance and gameplay. And people who don't have RTX 90 billion GPU cards are struggling to run games. Doom the Dark Ages runs at 100 FPS for me on low medium, which is very, very, very good. It runs at 100 FPS, I've got a 180Hz monitor. But it also makes my GPU run insanely hot because it's ray tracing running in the background, and my graphics card has to work really hard to render Doom the Dark Ages even on low settings, because ray tracing cannot be turned off. The people who don't have up-to-date cards are really going to struggle as well, which is frustrating. And yeah, I wish that ray tracing wasn't such a insane focus. Also, I don't think I can fight this guy because you need the disc launcher, apparently. Ah, so you can't deal any damage to him. So yeah, I've got the 3070 has 8 gig of VRAM, by the way. There may be a potato head piece up here that you have to collect to defeat him. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go back down because you need the disc launcher. Oh, Potato Head gives you the... Yeah, you're right, because if you give Mr. Potato Head like his missing pieces...
No time to lose.
You're right, you're completely right. If you give Mr. Potato Head his missing pieces, he gives you stuff, doesn't he? Like, he gives you like gadgets and that, doesn't he? I can barely see, but what's that there? You know these switches I'm hitting, is that what the lift is, like you were saying about earlier? There we go, there's the Potato Head piece. Now I need to find Mr. Potato Head, and then you unlock the disc launcher, right? That's what I'm assuming is the case. How did I figure that out as a kid? Because I definitely like didn't know that now, but I somehow knew that as a kid, because I remember I finished this game as a kid. I was ironically better at this when I was like 5 than I am now. Right, so we've got the Mr. Potato Head piece. Where's Mr. Potato Head though? If this game had a map, that would be so good, but to be fair, the levels are quite small in this game's defense. And there's multiple objectives and what have you, right? Let's find Mr. Potato Head. I don't know where he is. He's here somewhere. But we've got his piece. And if you get 50 coins as well, you can give them to Ham, which is also really, really good. Let's find Mr. Potato Head. He's somewhere. Also, Buzz Lightyear is bloomin' strong mind. He can push this like cinder block. Strong man, isn't he? Gonna be like, oh, it's another one of the guys. Oh, is that all 5 of them? Or did we get them all? They were way easier to get than the soldiers. And hams that I don't have 50 coins. I've got 40 coins, I think. I have 40 coins. I need 50. You can use the D-pad if you want. I didn't even think of that. I'm using the left analog stick there. Right, where's Mr. Potato Head? I don't know. He's here somewhere. Oh my days, Rhino Rash. Hello, you didn't get a notification for the stream? That is odd. Welcome in, Rhino Rash. I imagine you'll appreciate this game, Rhino Rash. There, we've got the pizza token. Welcome in, good sir. I apologise for repeating myself, but it's for those new that have hopped in. It's just to keep them in the loop of what's going on. This is Toy Story 2 for PS1. I imagine you know this game, Rhino Rash. I'd be surprised if you, of all people, don't know this game. I'd be very surprised. I assume you do know it. This game is very, very good. It is basically Mario 64, but it does a lot of its own thing. It's got these kind of open... There he is, Mr. Potate. Hang on, let me collect the coin. I've got his ear thing. And he gives you the disc launcher. Thank you for finding my eye. You look so cursed. Looks like Steve Harvey. I'll let you use the disc launcher. It should help you defeat the toughest enemies. There we go. That's exactly what you were talking about, level redesign. Do I have the disc launcher now? Yeah. So if I just go up to the top now, will it be there? I assume so. Right, now we've got to go back at the top. You said there's like a lift. Is there like a lift to go back up? Because this skyscraper drove me insane as a kid. Is there kind of like shortcuts to go up? Oh, is that... Hi Buzz, if you can find 5 missing wrenches and bring them to me, I will give you a pizza planet to... Oh. Oh, what? We're on a time limit now? What? What? Right, let's get them 5 wrenches then. I'm probably not going to find them. So I just got jump scared by the... I didn't know there was like a collectathon bit by you, no? I wonder how Potato Head's angry eyes on PS1 would look like. I know. Yes, you used to rent it and you 100%'d it way back when. Oh, nice. Let me tell you something really cool, Rhino Rash. I do apologise for going on about level redesign. In the chat, Rhino Rash, right now, is level redesign, and he made the Unreal Engine remake of this game. He made the remake of this, which is insane to me that he's checking out my stream, and I really appreciate him doing so. I had a good chat with him about it. Yeah, that's just super cool. That's like the coolest thing that's ever happened. Apart from, other than that, I've had the guy who made the Geo, the guy who made the souped up mod for Cuphead, was also in chat. My other claim to fame, if you will. All the wrenches are in the wet cement area. Oh, okay, that does make sense to be fair. Let's do that again then, actually. Yeah, in fact I will. And I genuinely mean this as well, by the way, level redesign. Your remake of this game, the level of quality of it is good enough to just be released. The level of quality of your remake deserves to just be released on PS5. But I know that Disney won't let you do that. I know they won't. Because Disney like hate their fans. And they hate artistic expression if it's not coming from them. Do you know who else hates their fans but makes beautiful art? Nintendo. They make beautiful, beautiful art. Amazing games. Stunning visuals. I love how the Mario games look, like the 3D ones. Beautiful. But they kind of like hate their fan base and they shut down any fan projects and whatnot. Oh, there's the 5th one. There we go. That's 5, right?
Great going, Buzz.
Thank you, Slinky. I always loved Slinky when I was a kid. He was one of my favourite characters. I liked him because he's all slonky like a dog, isn't he? That didn't really make any sense. He's all slonky and he's a dog. That's what I liked about him as a kid. The fact he's got this... he's all slinking about, isn't he? Yeah, the new Switch 2 cancels every pre-order. Do you know what? I probably won't get the Switch 2. I imagine it'll be quite impressive. But I absolutely love the Steam Deck. I think I briefly mentioned it earlier, but I have a Steam Deck which I adore deeply. It is so good for emulators. It has full emulation support. It has just really, really great controls to it. It's really like user-friendly. It's highly customizable as well, which is a nice thing. The Steam Deck is massively customizable. You can do so much with it. It has a emulator front end called Emu Deck. And what Emu Deck is, for those who don't know, Emu Deck is it's an emulator front end which includes every main emulator. It's got PS1, PS2, PS3, even Xbox 360 and many others. It's really fantastic. Emu Deck is probably the best emulator front end I've ever seen, but it's only on Steam Deck. I use it a lot for that, and I also play a lot of not super demanding games. Like I play Stardew Valley on the Steam Deck, and I used to play the OG Oblivion on the Steam Deck before they released the remaster. But I haven't tried playing the remaster on the Steam Deck because the Oblivion remaster is horrifically poorly optimized. And my PC can barely run it, never mind the Steam Deck, a handheld. So as much as I love the Oblivion remaster, I think it does a lot of really cool stuff. It is horrendously poorly optimized. And I'm surprised they haven't released a patch for it. You do believe that Disney is aware of your project, but you don't think they are just standing by in case you try... You don't think they're just standing by in case you try to release it. You mean they think that they are so they are on standby in case you say, oh, release it. Genuinely, your project is good enough to be released on PS5, on like the PlayStation Store. And if they just let you do it, I know they won't because they're a multi-trillion-dollar company and they hate their fans. If they let you do it, that would be so beneficial for them. People would love it. They would love it. You know, I mean, this is on there. What I do know is I know a lot of like studios and companies, what they will do if they see something as like almost as like a competition to them, they wouldn't indulge you. Like mods, like conversion mods for games, or like for example, somebody made Vice City in GTA 4's engine, for example, and that got like shut down because it's considered like a competition, like a conflict of interest kind of thing. They don't want other developers making stuff, which I get, but at the same time, if they were kind of more open to developers, that would be so cool. You might have seen as well then the Simpsons Hit and Run remake, which is also, funny enough, Unreal Engine. The remake of Simpsons Hit and Run, the developer received a cease and desist, but the original developers of Simpsons Hit and Run, they fully supported it. They were like, this is awesome. Keep making this. This is really cool. The original developers, they fully supported the Simpsons Hit and Run remake in Unreal, but Fox or whoever, Disney, or Disney again, I guess, they were like, nah, you're not doing this. We're not going to let you release this. You know what's weird? From like a game design standpoint, from like a being able to recreate it, the Simpsons Hit and Run is actually quite sort of easy from a game design standpoint because the objectives are quite basic. A lot of the missions and mission timers and stuff. Oh my days, what's going on? It's like molten lava, but yeah. Oh, Rubes? Oh yeah, I imagine you and he would get along very well considering your profession of like, your professions and being very good at knowing how to remake things. How do you spell homie? Is it homie? It's I-E, yeah, I spell it with an I-E, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that Simpsons Hit and Run remake is fantastic. It's, but yeah, like I say, that's not to discredit the hard work that was put into it, but the missions are quite basic. So in order to like make them, it wouldn't be as difficult as some other things would be, perhaps. We've got the disc launcher now we can just mince him. Or have we got to wait for the ammo to respawn, have we? Because the missions in Simpsons Hit and Run, they're not particularly complicated scripts. They're just like, go here, this is a race. Drive here, smash this car up. Drive here, do this. And they're very kind of, very, you know, not super complex objectives. The stuff I think would be difficult would be the world. I know, like, Rubes had like put the if you put the assets in, you can kind of upscale them and then retexture the original map of the game if you did export the model from the original game of like Springfield or whatever, and the other locations. You could use that as a base, and then you could retexture things, make new assets and whatever. And when you put it in engine, that stuff would be very time consuming and difficult to do. Setting up animations and stuff would be very time consuming, difficult to do. I'm not saying it doesn't take work to do the code and stuff, but I think the missions design is quite basic, is what I mean. So it wouldn't be a nightmare, I wouldn't say, to make those missions. He used the project to further develop his mission system called Narrative that he sells. It's a really good system. Yeah, because with that, do you know what was interesting? So it wasn't that one, that there was another, I used it for Unreal 4, because it was on the marketplace, I can't remember what it was called, but there was one that had, it was like an RPG system someone had made. They basically made like an easy to use RPG system, and it has like NPCs that you can go up to, and they have like a dialogue tree, and you can put whatever you want in the tree, and you can make the tree as long as you want, and you can very easily make objectives. Where's the boss? There he is. You can very kind of easily make those objectives. There we go, we got it. That wasn't so bad, I gotta be honest. I was really nervous about this level because as a kid, I used to get stuck on this level for hours because I was a dumb kid, that's why. Exit level. Hopefully we can go on to the next stage now. I do want to get to Al's Toy Barn. You use his narrative tool. Oh, nice. Sick. So it's, yeah, so it wasn't that one that I'd used. I used a different one. It was like an RPG template. I nearly had 50 coins. That would have been good as well. Yeah, it was an RPG template that I'd used, and it's really, really good. I was thinking of making it, so I draw pixel art. I love doing it. I've got a portfolio for it and everything. I just do it for fun at the moment. I was considering making like an icon pack for Unreal, because I saw somebody had made this kind of like, you know, retro kind of assets and whatever. I wanted to make like an icon pack to put on the thing, alleys and gullies, to put on the Unreal store. That would have been really, really, really nice to do. that took me off guard. Just out of nowhere, just Jesse yelling, yeah! That's amazing. I enjoy that significantly. I'm also probably going to get absolutely demolished by copyright, because this game has the You Got a Friend in Me instrumental version as the level hub music, and it also has clips from literally the movie Toy Story 2. Rest in peace, my channel, because Disney are coming for me. They're coming for me. I think the next level is the worst level, and you can barely do anything on there. Oh, this one, because you need to unlock the other stuff to be able to do it. We've got the disc launcher, but you also need that the skates, don't you? Which you don't get until Al's Toy Barn, I remember you saying. So what's this now? Oh, that's like a grapple hook, which I don't think you can do on this level. Can you like skip the level? Can you at least do like one pizza token? The ducky. Hi Buzz. I have lost all my baby ducklings. If you can find all 5, that seems they've basically just reskinned that of this finding the 5 pickups. Also, right, level redesign. I swear down, right, I was the first human being alive on planet Earth. In fact, if you like, if you have Discord or whatever or something, I can show you the trailer for it. It's a long time ago. It looks very jank. I have a trailer for it up from years ago. I made a game in Unreal Engine 4. I'm surprised I haven't mentioned this before to any of you. I do apologize. Called Sky Knights, and it's a spaceship game where you're flying around, but it has like on foot, kind of like twin stick shooter sections. And the original idea for it, I wanted to have it so that you're on the ground in the twin stick shooter section, and then you get through the level, you get to the end, and as soon as you get to the end, you get in the spaceship. But at the time, I didn't really know how to put those two things together, so they were just as completely separate levels. With this game, Sky Knights, I swear down, I was the first human being alive on Earth to make a spaceship combat game in Unreal 4. Because I looked for tutorials and there weren't any. I looked for templates, for like a flying template. There wasn't one, so I had to make it myself. And at the time there was nothing, there was no support for like flying games or whatever. And I checked everywhere and I couldn't find anything about how to make flying, how to implement it. I couldn't find anything on how to make a controller for it, like a player controller for it. I swear down I was the first human alive on Earth. Why is he just yelling Buzz? I swear I was the first human on the planet to make a spaceship game, because I didn't see anything. But this is when Unreal 4 was new, so this is like when I was in uni a very long time ago. Extremely long time ago. Right, let's talk to Rex. What does he want? Why is he yelling at me? What does he want? The mother duck has lost her ducklings. I've already found her. Stop screeching at me now. Some of these levels, I will say, are kind of... I know they needed to, like, levels to, like... Well, this is like Frogger. Huh. Highway crossing frog. Can you stay on the lily pad? Yeah. Some of the levels in between, it feels like they're there... Almost as like filler, almost, because they need to have these levels. They've got to have other stuff in there. Oh, that was nearly over for me then. Oh, where is it I'm supposed to be going? Oh, in the middle. Let's talk to the dog. If you can bring me 5 bones before you run out of time. So his missions are all like time related. Oh, here we go then. Oh no. How does Buzz not die underwater? He's a toy, he's an electronic device. How is he alive? I love how that's my first question, when these toys are sentient beings. That's not the question I'm asking, you know. I'm stuck. What am I doing? What am I doing now? Is that got like an invisible wall? Oh no, it didn't. Well, I failed that. Well done. Right. That was awful. That was catastrophically not good. Because if you fall down in the water, you're done for. Did you ever play Frogger on PS1? I didn't, no. I didn't know there was Frogger on PS1. Do you know what? I'm surprised it's taken me this long to mention this. Monsters Inc., sorry, we mentioned that earlier. Rugrats Search for Raptor for PS1. What an amazing game that is. Rugrats Search for Raptor for the PS1. Fantastic game. It used to scare me as a kid. There's like ghosts in your house at night, and you go around with like a flashlight or whatever. They used to terrify me as a kid. Is that an extra life over there? Okay. You won't die very often unless you're like 5 years old. Or me, I've only died once so far though, to be fair. Ooh, can you just like jump and then come back? Yeah, you sort of can. You can kind of like reel it back. You have to make sure you don't... Oh, if you fall in the water, that's what screws you. Damn it, look. Do you know what I think is really good about this game? It's just really tightly designed. It's just a really tight, solid game. It's really cool. Oh, curses. But yeah, I didn't know there was a Frogger game for PS1. Most of you are in it, by the way. If anyone did want to join my Discord or message me on Discord, do feel free to do so. The link should be in the description. If it's not, I apologise. But yeah, I was going to send you, if you were interested in level redesign, my game I made in Unreal 4 called Sky Knights years ago. It looks awful visually because I had no idea what I was doing. I did work with a team, to be fair, so we were, at the time, I had no idea what we were doing with Unreal. But at least I made a flying game, and like I say, I swear down, there were no tutorials on how to make spaceships and whatever. So I had to figure it out myself, basically. I'm really proud of myself for doing so. Can you like jump up this? I hope you can. Ah! The toy store level was Nightmare Fuel. What, oh, in Rugrats Search for Raptor? Yeah. Rugrats Search for Raptor is so good. What a game. I should stream that next. I should be all over that. Cracking game. What else were we talking about? Monsters Inc. Scare Island is also a really good game. Do you know what's weird about Monsters Inc. Scare Island? The PS1 version and the PS2 version are literally the exact same game. They're exactly the same, which is odd because usually, if you had like a PS2 version or whatever, it would be better. Is that box just not spawning, by the way? Is that like bugged out? Yeah, we need the crate, don't we? Ah, oh, curse you! This bit is a bit annoying, isn't it? I got over this straight away earlier, but now I'm just struggling like an idiot. Right, let's try this again. Right. We've got some beautiful cursed screenshots, by the way, which I hope someone's taken, of the horrible zoomed in faces, the PS1 faces. I think that looks good and cursed at the same time. It's impressive that they've got this kind of like fake reflection. It's quite good how they've done it. It's just a JPEG of his face, but it's quite effective. The Rugrats childhood game involved them going to a movie studio for some reason and they had mini golf. Was it on PC? Because I remember, or was it? Well, Rugrats Search for Reptar for PS1 is really damn good. It's a third-person platformer, kind of like this, and it's very, very scary, surprisingly, and it has mini golf in it. I remember that, yeah. I remember I played a Stuart Little game for PC, like the movie Stuart Little. There was a Stuart Little game for PC, which had a... Oh, it was on PS1, yeah, probably Search for Reptar then is the game you'd played as well. Sorry, I'm sucking really badly at this, but I do apologise. The Stuart Little game for PC, sorry, it had like a mini golf game as well. I'm sucking eggs at this bit, am I? I haven't got any tokens yet. I need to get at least one token. Come on, Brad. Come on, look. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, Monsters Inc. Scare Island. I really like that game. It's really good. I think you can play as Sully and Mike, if I remember. Yeah, that game was really good. I don't know if this is like bugged out, by the way, because I swear it's not spawning. Okay, here we go. Because you need those cardboard boxes. This game I've noticed, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but this game punishes your failures really hard. This game is out for blood. If you like make a little mistake, this game's like, oh, what's that? What's that, little buddy? You made a mistake? Time to die. That's what this game says. Like, damn. Considering it's made for infants, it's a bit punishing. That was all I was trying to do. That was it. That was so easy. That's all I was trying to do. Give me the Pizza Hut token now. Rugrats Studio Tour. Oh, okay, a different one. Okay. Keep on playing. Rugrats Studio Tour. I think I vaguely know it. Do you know what I was going to say as well? There was another Rugrats game, Rugrats the movie, for the Game Boy Color. Surprisingly good. Really nice little 2D platformer. Imagine a 2D platformer on sorry, 3D platformer on Game Boy Color. That's not possible. Rugrats for Game Boy Color is surprisingly good. Oh, there's one of the duckies. You gotta find all 5 of them. I'll try and look for them. This level feels like filler, I've got to be honest. In its, the developers were like, what do? We need to come up with a new level for Toy Story. Let's just have them in a random like back alley, I guess. It's just like so random. Studio Tour was another game that you rented. That's it. So you're both talking about the same game. Studio Tour was another game you rented. I like the sheer variety of gameplay it's incorporated. It even had Mario Kart sections. Did you know? You might not know this. You might have known this. On the topic of Toy Story and Toy Story video games, did you know there was a Toy Story kart racer for PS1? Why does Rex just yell into the abyss? He's like, bah! We've got one token. That's a good start. At least we've got one. Again, I wish it showed you how many you've got. That would be such a good thing to have. Which your remake can do that with your remake, but not this version. There was a Toy Story kart racer for PS1, which I never played, but you can play as, like Sid's toys in Toy Story 1, his like nightmare fuel toys that he tortured. You can play as them in it, which is really cool. Also, can I not jump up there? Or have I got to drop down onto it maybe? I've got one of your ducklings. I know there's more I need to find. There's 5 of them, is there? Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what, as well, I'm also impressed... You know, I've said a few times about how impressed I am by this game's visuals. Can I shoot there? Like, charge it up? I've not been doing that at all. The rain effects actually look really, really good. They did a really nice job of, like, the rain. I kind of saying, oh, this, like, filler level or whatever. But it's got, like, proper artistry to it. I would love to, like, meet... as well. So I've met the dev of the remake. I'd love to meet the dev of the original as well, to ask them questions about how they did this. I would have such a long chat with them about how they managed to make the PS1 game look this good. Some PS1 games do look really impressive though, like Driver. The first Driver game looks great. If you can make it out of the the car park tutorial, if you can make it out of there. Yeah, Driver looks really good. The aforementioned Rugrats game also looks pretty impressive. I used to love those Zerg bots as a kid, and they used to remind me of the Super Battle Droids in Star Wars. I don't know why, they just remind me of Super Battle Droids for some reason. Also, I'm going to suck at this, but this is where this game starts doing my head in, because I remember this bit as well as a kid annoyed me. This bit infuriated me. The construction yard wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I suppose as a kid it's more challenging, but I managed to finish this game as a kid somehow. I managed to finish the Game Boy Color game of this as a kid, which is arguably more difficult.
No time to lose.
The studio lead, John Burton, has a YouTube channel where he talks about the tech behind the old games. Oh really? That's super sick. Gotta check that out. I'll check out his channel then. I'm fascinated by game dev. I'm also involved in game dev. I can't say on here what I do. I definitely can't say what I do on here, but I'm involved in game dev, I can say that, at the very least. But engines that I've used in my personal time is Unreal Engine 3 and 4, Game Maker, which is actually really good, I really like Game Maker, and CryEngine, and also RPG Maker, but a lot of people think that doesn't even count as game dev. It still is. RPG Maker can be used for... Depends what you do with it, really, but... I don't really like CryEngine. Good luck trying to make something that is not a first-person shooter in CryEngine. Good luck to you. I mean, you could say the same about Unreal 3, though, because Unreal 3 is basically a glorified map editor for Unreal Tournament 3. You know about the Game Boy Color version, which had an animated background to simulate a 3D environment? The Game Boy Color version of what, sorry? Of this? Of Toy Story 2? Or Rugrats? Because let's push this box, probably be a good idea. The Rugrats game for PS1, for Game Boy Color, sorry, is this essentially a shortcut, this box for you? I think so. How's my health looking? I can't even tell. My health is really low, damn. The Rugrats game for for Game Boy Color is a 2D platformer, and it's John Burton's YouTube channel is Game Hut. I'll definitely check that out. Why can't I jump up there? What's going on over there? Shut up, Ham. Can I climb up this? Oh, you can. Right, I'll try again. I keep interrupting myself. I'm good at that. Rugrats for Game Boy Color is really good, and the art of it is beautiful. Really, really good visuals for a Game Boy Color game. It looks insane. This specific mantle jump is broken. Oh, really? Oh, so they literally, like, the game itself is actually broken, really? Oh, whoa! That's like a really bad bug. That's like arguably an A-class bug. Maybe a B-class, but that's really bad. That you can't... Yeah, that's bad. That's really odd. How did that, like, get through to release with that? That's like almost, you could argue that's a game-breaking bug, but there is a workaround, because you can, like, drop down onto it, can't you? I think you have to single jump it, possibly, to get it to work. Okay. It's a very odd bug. At least I can jump down here and grab it. Ah, I say that and I mess it up. Let's try a single jump then, okay. Let's do a single jump. That's so weird. What a weird oversight. Yeah, that's definitely a mistake. That's definitely a bug. If I was a QA guy for this game, I would definitely bug that. Potentially an A class, because that's like basic game functionality broken.
Don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Right, those discs, at least we can shoot the Zerg robots out of the way. My health is staggeringly low, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of this level. I think you were saying as well, to be fair, level redesign, that you're not a huge fan of this level either, to be fair. I'm definitely not. Have some of that, mate. Disc launcher. Eat my laser. Eat it. 5 points for you if you know where that's from. I'll give you a clue. It's from a game I mentioned earlier. The quote is, "Eat my laser. Eat it." That's the only clue I'm going to give you, as I mentioned the game earlier. Have a guess. What's that quote from? Eat my laser. Eat it. Give it a guess. Do you like jump on those balloons to like go across? Oh, you can pick one up, can't you? I think. Just trying to gun these guys down. The first person mode is cool. I think it's really innovative for its time as well. But it's like the aiming is the aiming sensitivity is so high. It's crazy. Can you like change it? You can't really change it, I think. Very sensitive camera. Ooh, can we push this box back now then to go on top of that other box? Yeah, you're right though. That's so weird. If you do a single jump, it grabs it. But if you do a double jump, it doesn't work. The speedrunners told you about the jump requiring a single jump. Did you implement that in your game? Sorry, in your version of this game. I hope you did. That's a really weird bug. That's so weird. That's odd. Because it doesn't. If you try to double jump here, it doesn't work as well. Yeah, but if you do a single jump, it works. That's odd. That upsets me. That. Also, what are the use of these balloons? What do we need them for? You remember watching Game Hut's video on how the FMV in Sonic 3D Blast was possible? Okay, that's cool. Sonic 3D Blast is also very impressive for its time. Extremely technically impressive. You fixed the mantle to be more reliable? Oh, nice, okay. Some things, I think it's good to keep bugs, and other things it's nice to fix a bug. I mentioned earlier the Oblivion remaster, which I really like, despite being very broken. Oblivion, I've been playing Oblivion for 20 years. It's one of the most broken games I've ever played. It's also one of my favourite games ever. It's probably my favourite game. Okay, so now this jump's not working at all. It's even more broken. Oblivion has bugs in it that they intentionally kept in the remaster, and I'm really glad that they did that. That's really good of them to do. Can you just grab it? Oh no, you do have to go. Why this just is not working now? The Oblivion remaster. The bugs that they kept are like funny ones, and there are some exploits you can do. They've actually kind of made a new exploit because there's a drug in Oblivion called skooma. if you did those who don't know their Elder Scrolls, and if you drink skooma, it fortifies your speed attribute. And what speed is in Oblivion, it's ridiculously overpowered because it makes you run fast. But you can, in the remaster, down loads of bottles of skooma. They actually removed the skooma cap from the original. You can down loads of bottles of skooma, and you can run across the entire map in like 2 seconds. It's insane. And I love broken stuff like that, like exploits, and that's so funny. I love it. It's just fun to tinker about with it. Jumping on these tables is not working at all now. It feels like it's just stopped working altogether. I hope I can climb up here, because I'll need to climb up here. Yeah, so it works on there. Wow, this level is really broken. How did they like? How was this allowed? How did this make it through? I do not know how they shipped the game with a literal game-breaking bug. I wonder if there's like a fan-made patch for it, I don't know. Is this game on PC? Because I'm playing the PS1 version. If it is on like PC. Because if it... Ah, I should have just dropped down onto the table, shouldn't I? This level is kind of trying my patience, I gotta be honest. Because if this game was on PC, there might be fan patches. People have... Did you know, by the way, speaking of Oblivion, there's a fan-made patch for the original version of Oblivion, which is called the Unofficial Oblivion Patch. And it fixes over 1,800 bugs, which is crazy to me. So they basically did Bethesda's job for them. This fan-made patch, it fixes broken quests, it fixes like visual issues, it fixes like quest triggers and stuff that don't work properly. It does a lot. It fixes, like I say, it fixes over 1,800 bugs, which is crazy to me. That's Bethesda's job. Also, what are you... He's dead. Oh! We should probably shoot these guys down first. What are you supposed to do by here then?
No time to lose.
Oh, I just jumped off it, the balloon like an idiot. I'm a fool. I'm so sorry. You can also only get 1 or 2 pizza tokens until you get more power-ups. Oh, from this level? Yes. We've got 1 pizza token from this level. That's good. We might have to go back and replay another level, right? There is a PC version. Is the PC version like this, or is it a completely different game? Because a lot of the time, when you had games that are multi-platform back in the day, they would be completely different. Oops, I forgot to shoot that guy with the disc. And the reason I sort of say about that is because the... Oh, there we go. It works when it feels like it then, I guess. That jump works whenever it feels like it. What was I saying? Yeah, so a lot of the time, if you have a game on multiple platforms, it's a completely different game. There we go. It's very just janky. Right, what are you supposed to do by here? Oh, just get the pizza token. Right, so we've got 2 pizza tokens. Exit level. We got the one from Slinky. We got that one. Finally. Those are the 2 tokens I think you can get in this level so far. I don't think you can do anything else. You can't fight the clown boss. I don't think you can get everything because you need the grapple hook or whatever. It's almost the same game, but each version has some small differences. Interesting. See, that stuff is really interesting to me, that it can be the same game, but also have some different bits here and there. I mentioned earlier about Monsters, Inc. Scare Island, and the PS1 and the PS2 version are the same. Slime Time. Is this like a boss? I think it is a boss, isn't it? Yeah, Monsters, Inc. Scare Island. The PS1 and PS2 versions are exactly the same game. They're exactly the same, but the PS2 version has better graphics and it runs at 60 FPS. That's the only difference, but other than that, they're the same, which really surprises me because you wouldn't think they'd be the same. Another bit of praise I'm going to give this game, by the way. I love this kind of like sketch drawn version of like the world. That's really, really cool. That's really creative as well. This kind of really nice creativity, like an art direction, is lost in a lot of current games, I find. Not to say no current games have creative art direction, but this certainly does. Slime Time. I think this is a boss battle. So it's like ominous no music playing until you start. Like it's like a Dark Souls boss or something. Remember this weird slime monster from the movie?
Sad, strange little man.
I don't think I'm dealing any damage. Do you have to charge up the laser, maybe? Ow! Okay, that just did not hit him. What is the hitbox on this guy? On him hitting me? Oh. The boss battles are like really easy on this. Oh, you just have to shrink him. Is that it? The boss battles are quite easy on this game, which is weird because like, there's bits of this game which are really like they come for blood. You have to like shrink him. You just gotta spam the button. There we go. You gotta hammer that button. Also, yeah, the level that we were just on, level redesign. I think that level was not good. Kind of sucked. There's a little bit of suckage. Right, let's try and kill this guy. All you have to do is just spam the laser at him and shrink him. Ow. This boss is just a bit more annoying, I suppose, because you gotta shrink him. You gotta slam that button and hit him before he hits you. Do you have a favourite level in this game or not right now? Yours is Al's penthouse, Al's toy barn, and oh, they even got like a fake reflection map. That's impressive. Al's toy barn and the first level, like Andy's house. I really like both of those. Andy's house looks so good. It's so impressive to me. They recreated it beautifully. You might have seen Digital Foundry, I think it was, did a video about Kingdom Hearts 3. You know the thing that's insane to me? Kingdom Hearts 3 actually has better graphical fidelity than the actual movie of Toy Story 1, which is insane. Oh, it lets you like respawn from here. That's good. If you look at Andy's room or Andy's house in Toy Story, the Toy Story level in Kingdom Hearts, it looks incredible. Again, that's Unreal Engine. You are a sad, strange little man. Yeah, that is the line from the movie that he says to Woody. Rhino Rash, this game has a lot of one-liners from the movie that he just says for no reason. He just yells it out for no reason. It's very odd. What was I saying just now? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, one of the levels is a Toy Story level. And you start off in Andy's room. And it looks incredible. Absolutely beautiful. And it actually looks better than the official actual movie. So I was saying earlier that Toy Story 1, the film, it hasn't aged particularly well. It's very impressive for its time. It was one of the first ever, if not the first, full-length, full-feature animated movie. It hasn't aged well. Toy Story 2 still holds up pretty well. Toy Story 3 is gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful looking film. Beautiful. Alice Toy Barn. Here we go. I really like Alice Toy Barn. I love this level. So I'd say my favorite level redesign, Alice Toy Barn or Andy's house. Those are probably my two best. They did such an incredible job of making Andy's house in this game with very limited tech. Very, very impressed. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts level of Toy Story, you get to go to like the toy shop as well. It was like a mall, and it's got like Pizza Planet and everything. It's really, really cool. I remember loving the music on this level. I'm gonna shut up and let you hear it just a second. I remember loving the music on this level. At least they tried with the skybox outside. I think if you die enough in that fight, it gives you the upgraded laser, which makes the guy a complete jerk. Oh, so you can just rinse him? Oh, like the green laser, is it? Yeah, that green laser that you pick up. Yeah. Okay. The hay bale ride will buck you over to check on the number. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember really loving this level as a kid. You need to, like, stand up on it, don't you? Because it does say, the hay bale ride will buck you to the chip on the gumball machine. But it will stop if you leave the area. Unlock the rocket boots. Oh, you need the rocket boots, so I can't actually do it yet. I need the rocket boots. The aim is so like overly sensitive. Aiming is horrible on first. I mean, it's cool that you can do it, and it's nice that it works well enough. But it's like, it's the movement is way too sensitive. Look, it's Buzz Lightyear.
No time to lose.
I've always loved that, like, in games where you can, like, look at, like, toys in shelves. There's a toy shop in Dead Rising, the first one, and you can see, like, all the toys on the shelves. I just really love that attention to detail. You can see all the different boxes of all these different, like, toys and stuff. Very cool. There's an auto-target lock on in the zoomed aim. You don't remember what the button is? Oh, okay. Because I know it puts like a square around it. So you go in first person. It puts like a square around the enemy that you're fighting. But I don't think it kind of automatically locks on for you, I don't think. Let's go down here. Is that what we were supposed to go? Is that a chicken egg? You need the rocket boots though, do you? Is that right? Let's explore, let's have a look around because I don't quite remember everything. Dead Rising 1, oh I love Dead Rising 1. Dead Rising 1, I bought the remaster as well. Some people said they didn't like the Dead Rising remaster. I liked it, I thought it was really good. I think they did a really nice job with it. If you can get my hatching egg in time, you can keep the chick that you find in it. Come back and see me after you've got the chick. Okay, go, go, go! Skateboard, go! Is it just to like... It's supposed to be up there. It's up there, isn't it? Yeah. I was just up there. I just made it up there earlier. Let's do that again. Might have to restart. You can't restart the challenges. I like that you've got these kind of like I was saying a bit earlier, this like sort of open world level design, and it's got like various different objectives you can do. I'll have to wait for the timer to run out now. Whoa. Right. Just wait for the timer to run out. Right, let's try again. Let's go.
No time to lose.
Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. Ah, idiot, look. Fool of a bread. The controls are mostly pretty good, but I swear down, sometimes it's not... You know I said sometimes it's not my fault. I just no-clipped through that prop, so that definitely wasn't my fault. Like, come on, man. Right, let's try this again. We need to go over here and get the egg. I forgot to take it back to him as well. Oh no, you don't have to take it back to him. Oh, here we go, we're making progress. Yeah, I remember loving this level as a kid. I also love it's like the level in Rugrats, Search for Raptor. I think I just love like places like supermarkets and toy stores or whatever as a level in the game. Because I loved it in, yeah, Rugrats, Search for Raptor as well, where you could like, you go to like a supermarket and you're jumping across it as like a platform. It's very cool to me. Right. See what else we can do. Just have another look around there. Are those boxes floating? Oh no, no, it is actually on a. It's got a little thing behind it. Fair play to it. That's cool. Rex tells you about, he gives you like a clue about one of the objectives. I know we gotta find the 5 chicks in this level.
I know what you have to do.
The rooster is at the end of the hall. It has some challenges for you. The rooster has some challenges for me. I mean, I did that one though, didn't I, just now? I did the skateboard. We're in like the warehouse now, are we? Yeah, I love, yeah, Dead Rising 1 and Dead Rising 2 are so good. I like them both a lot. I've played both of them on stream, actually. Defeat the dinosaur boss to get a Pizza Planet token. He's probably going to kick my ass. Actually, no, I'm dealing damage to him, kind of. I should charge up the laser more. Wow, he's a pushover. He's easy. He's nearly dead already. I really had to try. Is that it? Was that it? What? The difficulty is quite inconsistent on this game. He was easy. I like the like smoking like legs on the ground. His remains. That's cool. Nice little detail, if you will. Okay, that was easy. That's that was the easiest boss we've fought so far. There was a boss in the first level that I didn't fight, because I do remember him though. Every level has a boss. You can push it around. That's like physics? What? In a PlayStation 1 game? Right, let's climb up this rope. Lamp oil. Rope? Okay. We did the skateboard thing, didn't we? So let's go over there. Here. Hey, Baz. I assume you need to, like, get up there first. You need, like, a starting point, don't you? Can I, like, just jump on top of this box?
You don't want to be in the way when my laser...
Oh, you can. That's nice. But I don't know if that's enough to get up there. No, not really. Okay. Right. We've got a pizza token. We've got one. That's a good start. That's a very nice start. We've got one of them. I don't know if there's everything. If you can do everything in this though. Yet. Ah, get out of it, Luck. It's worth trying to get 50 coins, I think. People who could like speedrun at this game, like, have you got to shoot these? I assume you need like the disc launcher to shoot the locks off. Alright, Luck. I would love to watch. You know what? I actually haven't yet level redesign. I would love to watch like a speed run of this game to see how people like can get through it. There's only like 2 games on this planet I can speed run. That's Cuphead and Tomb Raider Legend. Yeah, Cuphead and Tomb Raider Legend are the only games on this planet that I know how to speed run. I've played so much of Cuphead. I played that game a ridiculous amount. So I know how to get through it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Oh, we got a pizza token, that was good. We got 2 from that. I wonder how many more you need though. We can't do everything though. Right, so we got 2 pizza tokens, that's good. Has he got like another challenge for us? Oh, this time the egg will hatch quicker, but there is a token inside it. Get... Oh, okay. Oh, so that would be another one. Let's get on it then. If the camera wants to not lose its mind. Right, go up here. Man, you cannot mess about. This game is not messing about sometimes. It's out for blood. You gotta rush, man. You probably had to like playtest this so much to make sure you can actually make it in time. We got it! Yeah! Did we get 3? Is that right? Did we get 3 tokens? Because that's pretty good going, all things considered. We did, we got 3. Right. Save it. Stop. You've got a friend within me. Stop. Because it's going to get me a copyright strike. So that's Al's Toy Barn. We did alright there. Al's Spaceland. Oh, it's different sections of it. I remember, yeah. Al's Spaceland. Let's go. The only games you had speedrun was Donkey Kong Country and new Super Lucky's Tale. Okay. It's weird because I was also say that there was a whole section of the level you missed. Oh, I just completely missed an entire chunk of that level. That's good. The forgot what I was gonna say. Right. This game's had like a lot of thought put into it, and I missed an entire chunk of that map. Oops. Oh well. Oh! Get out of it. I know you need to get like a certain amount of pizza tokens, don't you, to like unlock the next level, which is why it reminds me a lot of you know, Mario 64, one of the big reasons for it, and this kind of open level design. Let's try again to not conk this up. Ah, my days, man. I can't quite tell if I'm facing the right way or not. I can't quite tell. Right, have you just got to be facing this way? Right there. I keep thinking that you have to, like, turn around. Also, I hate the flying enemies because they shoot you down off the thing. There's no reason why a remaster of this can't exist. Like, for example, your remaster, because there was the Croc Legend of the Gobos remaster, which actually pretty much stays with the PS1 art style, but just kind of smoother textures, basically. And it obviously runs at a better frame rate and it's got better controls. But if you can do things like that... Oh, is this one of the other buzzes? Return to your ship immediately. Defeat the Buzz Lightyear buggy boss. Oh, wow.
I have a laser, and I will use it.
I will say, I know this game's made for babies, but the boss battles are quite easy. The hardest boss so far has been either the slime one or the one at the top of the construction yard. The construction yard or the slime bin creature has been the hardest boss so far. I should be charging up my laser more. It does way more damage. I don't know why I haven't been doing that.
I have a laser, and I will use it.
Elden Ring this ain't. Close enough though. Not quite Doom the Dark Ages, is it? But we are strafing around. It's just like a massive damage sponge. How did that miss? There, look. At least we get a token from it, that's nice. Yeah, the token. Can you, like, batter him further? No, you can just push him around. Do you know what else was really good? Speaking of Disney games on PS1. The Emperor's New Groove. That game was awesome. I love the movie as well. I think The Emperor's New Groove is very underrated. Very underrated film. And I like it a lot. Also, yeah, we minced him. Damn, he is out of there. Right. I assume we need to get 5 of those aliens, don't we? The claw. I bet there's like more things that the rooster gives you more challenges, I bet. Oh, my days, look. Imagine a Toy Story game. Imagine a Toy Story game made by From Software. Yeah. That'd be amazing. It would. I'd play that. The closest thing we have to a new Toy Story game is Kingdom Hearts 3, the one Toy Story level in it. That's like the newest Toy Story game we have. Did you know they're making Toy Story 5? I think there was a teaser for it. I don't think there's a proper trailer, but there was a teaser for it. Which is cool. What is that? What the heck is that? I think you need to be like within range or it doesn't count to hit enemies. Like, can I shoot this guy? Or is he like a friendly? Oh, he's a friendly, sorry. If you can beat me to the end of the zipline course, I'll give you a Pizza Planet token. Oh, damn. Well, I'm not going to win, am I? Oh, you've got to jump up. But it's over already. Oh, you've got to keep jumping up? I like the variety. That's another cool thing about this game. This game's got... It has, like, shiny reflection. How did they do that on a PS1? Again, I would love to talk to, like, the original devs of this game. How do they make this? How do they make this work? Because it's very impressive. Respawning enemies are a bit annoying, though. If you go away a little bit. Zipline, brah! Can you, like, not have it inverted as well? Because the camera is inverted. Oh, the aim. Right. Let's try that again. I didn't realize you had to, like, do that. It's asking too much of me, Toy Story. You're demanding too much of me, Toy Story 2, the video game. Right. Yeah, the enemies respawn, that's really annoying. I guess they kind of have to, though, because it's like a small level that you're constantly returning to. So they need to have it be... They need to have content. Oh, my days, man. I fell off it already. Idiot, look. Right, shoot the man, the robot man. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm weirdly not good at this zipline bit, am I? Jump up! You have to jump where the red line is. The red line, look. Again, this probably took a ton of QA testing to get it right. This must have been a nightmare during development. Oh, I pressed it on the red dot, I swear on my shoes I did. Right. We'll try it again. We've got one token already, right? This will be our second token. We defeated that boss, didn't we? The Buzz Lightyear man. Ow, look. I might buy this on PS5. I've got a PS5. This will give me a reason to play it. This will give me a reason to actually use my PS5. I am using an emulator to run this. I'm using a PS1 emulator. But this is on the PlayStation Store and it has achievements. I'm tempted to just to get it. That's cool. I really like that, by the way, that they're releasing these like older games on the PlayStation Store. Like I said earlier, the Time Splitters trilogy. Oh, I jumped too early then. That was my fault. That was my fault. I jumped way too early. Oh, you know, you can still... Oh, never mind. That zipline may require a double jump. Yeah, I think so. Because you have to make sure you actually have enough height on it. Yeah. The Time Splitters trilogy was released on PlayStation. I bought all three of them because I had to, because I love Time Splitters. Any crumb of Time Splitters content, you have my money without question. Same for Elder Scrolls, except for Elder Scrolls Online. Any crumb of Elder Scrolls content that's not Elder Scrolls Online, take my wallet, Bethesda. Take my wallet because I'll buy it. You don't understand the day that Oblivion Remastered released. The second it was on Steam, I bought it. I didn't even hesitate. The trillisecond. Oh, you have to double jump. You literally just told me, and I foolishly didn't do it because I wasn't concentrating. SQ, hello, welcome back to you, SQ. Welcome. We are in Al's toy barn, and the toys are trying to kill us in this toy barn. If you look on the shelves, you can see all the different toys and stuff, which is really cool. This is the alien section of the shop. What we got to do is do that zipline, and you're completely right, by the way, level redesign, you do have to do a double jump. I foolishly did not double jump because I'm an absolute buffoon, I am. Let's do it again. Right, let's go up here. And try it again. Let's go. Yeah, I get why the enemies respawn, they kind of have to, because they need to have something for you to do, don't they? They've got to, really. Yeah, do you know what? I can always, when I'm emulating like a PS1 game, I actually prefer not to upscale it because I think it looks better if you don't. Yeah, let's double jump. Here we go. Oh, and I jumped off it. I made the jump and I jumped off it like an idiot, like an absolute spoon. I'd like to see more movie tie-ins released, but licensing issues probably mean a lot of stuff would need to be cut, like the recent Jurassic Park collection. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised, Rhino-Rash, that this was released on the PlayStation Store. This Buzz Lightyear game is on the PlayStation Store, which is pretty insane to me that they actually did. I wouldn't have expected in a million years that they'd re-release this on the PlayStation Store. Like I said, to see Time Splitters be released on the PlayStation Store was very cool, and it has achievements as well, or trophies, whatever, which is really nice. A game like Time Splitters is very, very like trophy friendly, because it feels like the type of game that calls for it, really. Right, it's because I don't trust that I'll make the jump. I don't trust it. I don't trust this game to play fair. So I like panic and press jump again. Is that it? Oh, that was easy. After all that. Do you remember Shrek's Ogre Girth? Oh, I remember very well. It's funny because I streamed not too long ago. I streamed Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance, which is a surprisingly really good game. I'm not even joking. And Shrek 2, the console version, is also very excellent. The Shrek 2 movie tie-in game for the PS2. Phenomenal game. Is that it now? Right. It's a really good like top-down brawler. They should re-release that. They should remaster the Shrek 2 game. It's awesome. Really good. Can you like use the big laser to kill these guys, or do you need like the disc launcher? I don't know. Whoa. I don't have all of the alien toys. I've got like one of them. We've got 2 of the pizza tokens. I don't know if that's enough. Let's just exit level. Are you sure? Yes. I don't know if this is enough. Chicken Run is playable on Xbox Series X. It is the only OG Xbox game to get an FPS boost. Really? Oh, I actually didn't know that they re-released that. That's quite surprising. I don't know if I've got enough pizza tokens to progress. I don't think I have. Level redesign says, for my remake, when enemies die, they blow up and become several pieces that are then physics objects that can be pushed around. When the enemies respawn, their pieces zip back together. Okay. I really like that. That sounds cool. Oh, you need 18? I need 1 more. Ah, you need more tokens. I tell you what, let's go back to Andy's house. Because I only got 2 on there. You need 18 of them. Do you know the whole thing of like where you say you blow them up and they turn into physics objects? I really like that. There's this kind of like tactility. This kind of like nice game feel where it's like, if you, like for example in Oblivion, if I shoot an arrow at an enemy, you see the arrow stuck out of them. If you kill certain enemy types, they shatter apart. Like there's these enemies called frost atronachs, which are like these big like rock frost enemies. And if you kill them, they fall apart into pieces. I just love stuff like that. This kind of like physics object after the enemy's been defeated. SQ, are you going to beat this game this stream? Maybe. Well, level redesign. How much longer of this game have I got to go? I wonder, you know. That feature came after the last video. Oh, yeah. Your last video was like a month ago, right? It's like, yeah, I've watched that video. Like, I can't remember everything in that video, I'll be honest, but that's like your most recent video for like a month ago or something, yeah. I just wanted to get the next, a token from this level. I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again, sorry to keep on. They did a remarkable job of making Andy's room on the PS1. It looks so good. The only thing it's missing is the cool like toy thing, like the zip thing. You're about to be on level 9 of 15. Cool, I don't think I'll finish the entire game then, I'll be honest with you, in one sitting, because I am a bit fatigued and a bit tired. I usually stream for an hour and a half, but I've gone on for quite a bit longer this time. I don't think I'll do all 15 of those levels, I'll be honest with you, but can you like, can you not grab that? But I'll at least have a look at the next level, at least have a look. You can go up in the attic. I really like the exploration. This level is just really, it's really good level design. It's just so good, and it looks perfect as well. There's actually more of the house you can explore in this than in the original. Sorry, than in the Kingdom Hearts level. Why does he say random voice lines for absolutely no reason? That's what I said earlier. I said that. I was like, why does he just like yell out completely random voice lines for no reason? It is weird. I remember this robot. Yeah, this is the boss battle. Bit of a pain. Oh yeah. You have to shoot him on the back, don't you? Just like dodge his attacks. This boss is weirdly harder than some of the other bosses, and he's on the first level. I tell you what, this is what I'll do. I'll have a look, because I'll unlock the next level after this. I'll have a look at the next level, play a bit of that, and then I'll probably just call it a night, because I am pretty tired. I've had a long day in work. I've been streaming for nearly 2.5 hours. I'm tired. But can I say, this has been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to carry on for just a second. I'm going to have a look at the next level, and then we'll wrap up. This has been a really good stream. I've really enjoyed this. because I haven't played this game for like 20 years. And I do remember like decent chunks of it though. Like I remember this level and the backyard level and the Al's Toy Barn and the construction yard level. I remember them like it was yesterday. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock where I am. Toy Barn Encounter. This is a boss battle. Toy Barn Encounter. That boss is easier than the dinosaur. The dinosaur doesn't even have an attack pattern. He just walks at you. That's it. Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna get absolutely minced?
Send reinforcements. Star Command, do you copy?
I am very nervous that I'm gonna get creamed by this enemy. He's gonna destroy me. Excuse me. Do they dispense things at you? Okay. Oh dear. It's just like one guy on there, okay. Shoot the guy, shoot him. I'm actually genuinely really impressed at how like varied this game is. It's only 5 PM for you, really. I would have still been in work at 5 PM today. Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa. Yeah, the first person aim is crazy on this game. Oh! You shoot the thing. You shoot his little laser head. Stop, look. You shoot the little laser head and then he sends an enemy out to attack you, right? Yeah, that's it, okay. What time is it for you, level redesign? Unless you're like in the UK. I don't know where you're located. Yeah, it is 10 o'clock at night for me. And I have had an extremely long day. Work was tiring but good. I'm really pleased with how work went. I did really good in work. Really happy with it. And I am alive, that's good. Being alive is pretty good. And I'm like, you know what? I'll go home after work and I'll live stream. I'll stream Toy Story 2, which is a shockingly good game. Also, we need the disc laser thing, don't we? Don't you have to have the disc laser to be able to attack him? Or can you just charge up your laser? I don't know. No, because he deflects it, look. You need the gun, the weapon, don't you? Or can you just not? Yeah, you have to defeat the enemy. How are you supposed to defeat him there? Because he's like... He's got his shield, haven't he? And if you face him, he's got up. Oh! The spin attack! This entire game. This entire game, I haven't used the spin attack once. Do you know what this gives me mad recollections of? I wonder then. Thank you for it. First of all, thank you, level redesign. You're completely correct on that. I completely forgot the spin attack existed, if I'm being honest. What I was going to say, do you remember, because I remember like it was yesterday, there was an ad for this game. There was an ad for like the Toy Story video game. I remember it like it was yesterday. And it showed the spin attack in the advert, and it's got this like crazy woman in it. That ad was awesome. I'm going to post that in my Discord. I'll show you it for those who are in or whatever. My face reveal was epic. Oh yes, that is my loaf of bread face. There are a few people who do know what I look like. Rhino Rash knows what I look like, and Luke knows what I look like as well. And I think Well-Fired Toast knows what I look like as well. I think Toast knows what I look like. I know Rhino Rash knows what I look like. Yeah, I forgot the health bar was a non-Duracell battery. Yeah. We just gotta like spam it at this. Oh, it's a not. How do you not get hit by that laser? Boom! That's really good. You can charge up the laser and like move over here and then release. Launch the laser. Boom! Did that miss? Fiddlesticks. Skadoosh. There we go.
To infinity and beyond.
Get in my belly. Lovely stuff. I wonder what the achievements are for this game. Also, thanks for the spin attack level redesign. That was exactly what I needed to do. So what level are we on now? It's 15 levels, is there? I don't know how long it would take me to do though. Do you think you will ever do a real face reveal? You'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see, won't you? Maybe. Maybe one day. You remember that ad? It was on the original VHS release. Yeah, exactly. Elevator hop. I remember this part in the movie when when Buzz is going in to like save Woody up the elevator. Right. I'm so sorry to disappoint you all, but it's been 2.5 hours. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to stop the stream there. But before I do, if anyone would like to join my Discord, please do so. Give me 2 seconds. No pressure, but I just wondered if you'd like to. Post it in the chat for those who don't have it. That's my Discord. If you'd like to join or speak to me in any way, it'd be really cool if some of you do. Level redesign, it's been an absolute pleasure having you in the stream. Thank you so much for hopping in, man. Really cool to like get your insight on it, and you did a full remake of this game. It's really cool to speak to someone who's done that and who has quite a big understanding of this game. Thank you very much, SQ, for the win stream. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I only just realised the game name still says Doom 3 BFG edition, and no one mentioned it. I only just noticed that. I didn't change the game name, the name of the game. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Really awesome to talk about game design stuff and game engine stuff as well. I've not really had the opportunity to do so outside of work until now. Yeah, I love Unreal Engine a lot. I love Game Maker as well. I don't love CryEngine. Yeah, it's been really awesome. Again, level redesign, very cool that you did a remake of this game. I hope one day Disney or Pixar, whoever, allow you to release it. I doubt they will, I'll be honest, because they hate fan projects. But I think it's really cool that you did that. You did a really cool job of recreating this. I nearly finished the entire game. I finished the majority of the game in this stream. I am going to give it a rest now. I might come back and stream it again. Finish the game off because I really like this. I think it's a really excellent third-person platformer. The only thing I don't like about the controls really is the camera and also kind of the depth perception. It feels like you could have sworn you made a jump, but it just doesn't do it. It just doesn't jump. But yeah, this is Toy Story 2 for the PS1. Last thing I'm going to say, the game of Toy Story 3 is very, very good. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm just going to mention it again as a final thing. The PS3 and Xbox 360 version of Toy Story 3 is awesome. It's a third-person platformer like this. And it has a separate game mode called like Toy Box mode or something like that. And you basically get to customize and create your own town. And it's so awesome. Now, the PC version of Toy Story 3 is a port of the Wii version, which did not include this time creation mode. And it also is not good. And for some bizarre, baffling reason, they decided to port the Wii version, the inferior version of Toy Story 3, the game, to PC, rather than the really good Xbox 360 and PS3 version of the game, which is a really good game, but they just didn't port it to PC for some reason. Baffling design choice. Baffling decision, just rather from them to do that. The only way you can play the good Toy Story 3 game on PC is to emulate it using PS3 emulator or Xbox 360 emulator or whatever. Which I'll probably do at some point, to be honest. I want to play that again as well. Absolute pleasure chatting to all of you. Thank you, Rhinarash. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, SQ. Thank you, Level Redesign. My days, thank you for coming in. Absolute pleasure to meet you and have a chat with you. Excellent work on your remake. You did a beautiful job. I really wish you were allowed to release it, but I know you're not allowed to. for obvious reasons. But yeah, all you guys are awesome. Luke as well, if he's still about, might have clicked out. You like Toy Story 3 more than Toy Story 2? The game of it. I assume you mean the game, not the movie. You might mean the movie, but the game of it is really damn good. Not the Wii version and not the PC version though. The Xbox 360 and PS3 version of Toy Story 3, excellent game. Yeah, absolutely no worries at all. Level redesign. It's been a pleasure, man. Yeah, if I do stream this again, I'd like to do so. I'd also like to stream Toy Story 3 if I can get it running on an emulator. It might take a bit of doing on my end to get it running, especially like I use Xena, which is the Xbox 360 emulator, which is very finicky. The game, yes, yeah. Toy Story 3, the game is really damn good. I did actually try a while ago to run it on the PS3 emulator, and it crashed on boot, so that's good. I'll try it via Xena. Xena is weird because you need to like do command line arguments. It makes me feel like I'm in work. I've got to do command line arguments to make Xena playable. Because I got Fable 2 running on it because they never officially released Fable 2 for PC, and I really wanted to play it. So I used Xena, the Xbox 360 emulator, and it takes some doing. You need to edit a lot of like any files. You need to like do a lot of command line arguments using Notepad++ to get it to run properly. So that was fun. Anyway, that's me. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this stream. This has been awesome. Might be worth finishing this game because we're most of the way through. Yeah, absolute pleasure again. Catch you guys